Hello everybody, it's that time again. It is Monday morning, back for another week of Tarky stuff. Johan, Shine, Dark Section, and Dario. Hello everybody, the early birds today. And here we come. Should load up in 2 secs. It's just me all player scavs. Lately more willing to shoot fellow player scavs. Maybe people just don't really care anymore. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. But hello! Hello everybody. Hope you have all had a wonderful weekend. Let me just sort out this little cable here. Get it in position and in place. Yeah, it's been pretty chilled here. Very mixed weather.
07 and good afternoon, smile.
Hello, Steinchin. Thank you so much for the sub, my man. Here we go. Yes, for the 6 months. The 6 months. There we go. Have you watched Pesty's Kappa Speedrun? I have not. Is it fun? I actually don't tend, because I don't tend to watch that much like Tarkov gameplay content. I tend not to really see those things. I usually watch people's like critiques and like analysis and that kind of stuff, but I tend not to watch anything that's just people playing usually. But you think it's worth watching? Greetings from Romania. Hey. Hello, hey there. So I was just browsing through the feeds, and just before I went live, apparently, so they've fixed the Klimov street extract. There's like a load of stuff that they did. I don't know whether you guys saw. There's a patch. They put it on the official. They always they put these patch notes in all sorts of random places, but they put it on the official forum this time. The patch notes. It's mostly just bug fixes. Klimov is fixed. Some disconnection stuff is fixed. Like incorrect timers, like a whole bunch of stuff. Was there anything that I noticed in particular? I think there was. So apparently they fixed NVIDIA Reflex. So that's one part. I've turned NVIDIA Reflex back on in my settings here. I spoke to a couple of people like over the last week or something. I posted up a post about MIP streaming, and it seems like for the people that know, MIP streaming just still doesn't really work. So we're still kind of on medium for now, but I mean that seems to be okay for the time being. Loudness of looting and equipment sounds for the players has been fixed. I mean, it was just too loud, so I guess that's what they've done. There's a whole bunch of other stuff like inability to sort quest by location. Let's see if they fix this properly. Does this actually work now? Because this actually genuinely didn't work before. Hey, it does work. You'd think that a straightforward sort would be easy to do, but that actually works nicely now. Good. Very fun that we played for about 24 hours, level 30 already. Huh. Nice. Man, I was late this time. Hello, Spinman. Yes, Denny, it's going good, dude. Always wanted to ask you what you think about the 590 A1 shotgun Magnum Buck. I just don't really like any of the pumps, unfortunately. I'm just not really a pump action kind of guy. I just don't really think they're very good. I think why would you take a pump action shotgun when you could use a semi-auto? It just doesn't make sense to me. And unfortunately, that's just the way it goes in my mind. Right, so we've actually crafted some more 7.62 PP. I'm actually not going to be using this myself because the craft is about 1,000 rubles, and you can buy it for 900. Like, yes, it's expensive. I'm also not going to sell it now because you can get this up to something feels gritty on my mouse pad. This is really annoying. I'm like moving my mouse around, and something is gritty, but no matter what I do to wipe it, it doesn't seem to be any better. Yeah, so I'm going to wait till this goes to about 2,000 because these do sell for about 2k, I think. But we're better off just like buying them now. I know it's 160k. They are expensive. They are, but wonder how much they reduce looting noise. I guess we'll find out. The Hunter is buffed. Yeah, so apparently the Hunter got buffed. So what does Logical Solutions say? He says... Let's just go to his Twitter for a second. It's quite funny because I was quite surprised that they hadn't done this before. It's quite nice because like I feel like maybe I helped to catalyze the conversation because I did actually do the proper comparison. So the Vepr Hunter got a huge recoil buff. Old recoil was 510, and so by that this means this, by the way. So BSG always looks at these things, or at least Logical Solutions, his like changes log, especially around guns, always looks at like the base recoil. So this thing's like 102, but what his always refers to is this without anything on it. So now it's 150, and before this was 510. That's absolutely insane. Can we see the new Hunter recoil? Yeah, of course. They've decreased the recoil on the Vepr Hunter by 70%. That's absolutely madness. Right, let's see what this looks like. So that's 510 That's 150 base. That's down to 150 base. Well, we'll just buy a new one from Jaeger, I guess. See, at 50k, it just didn't make sense ever before to do this. So now the base version comes in at 102, which is a lot better. You can add a suppressor to this, so that gets it to 81. Let's just look at it. Let's look at it default for the time being. So let's reload into this guy, M80 or something. M80 is probably the standard, isn't it? So what does this look like? And we'll look at the irons to compare this to the SVT. So yeah, so what they did, the SVD style stock, recoil old -42, new -35. So they've actually nerfed some of the attachments, which I think makes sense because the recoil is so different now. A normal Vepr Hunter stock, that's just the basic stock, they changed from 39 to 32 recoil. So they actually made the, yes, they made the stocks worse, which is sort of makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's still like slightly slow to resettle, but because it's never had a very good like resettle time, the Hunter. I kind of want to add a few more bullets in this, just because it's hard to get a sense of it when you've only got 5 rounds. And we'll put a scope on, see what happens. See, like, the thing about that, right, it doesn't, like, you know, you're lining up a long distance shot, you hold your breath, bam, bam. Like, it doesn't feel OP. This is the thing about it, right? The Hunter was just actual, like, just terrible. It was the worst of all time before. Now it feels like maybe semi-sensible. So let's mod this and then see what happens. It's on the underside of my mouse. I know, that's what I was thinking, but I've been rubbing the underside of my mouse too, and it also doesn't seem to fix it, but it feels a little better now. So if we touch on Tarkov content, a friend of mine asked me, how about guides that he can watch, and I stumbled. Can you recommend any? Well, what exactly does he want to know? Is there patch notes? Yeah, they're on... where actually are they? If we go to... I mean, I might even just be able to show you. So it's here. I'll just paste it actually into both chats. Hold on. There you go. And so that's that. And then if we go to this one, yeah, you can't quite see. Oh, there you go. That's okay. So these are the changes. Fence disconnection, incorrect work of the extractions, incorrect landmines on streets, incorrect timer of vehicle extracts, incorrect status display highlight. I don't know what that means. Issue caused delay in switching the footstep sounds, fixed loudness saluting from other players, missing sounds from barbed wire, missing sounds of aiming for the players. That's quite important, actually. Fixed static in active headsets. I didn't really hear this. Missing sounds of broken limb pain for the players. Ability to sort quests by location. Display of borders, container borders in the stash. Whatever. Incorrect display of customization unlock conditions. I don't even know what that means. Object. Fixed an error causing object reference not set to an instance of an object. No idea what that means. Clipping of the USEC Predator t-shirt. Bots not reacting to gunshots. Fixed NVIDIA reflex. And fixed the display of post-match kills for co-op. That's actually just kind of funny. Like, if you go in co-op and then you die, the post-match is like the last main PMC match that you played, which is quite funny. So that's that. That's all it is. Nothing too crazy. So now we can get down to 76, and you can add an optic on it. So I mean, if we go for like, what's the best one? Like, Arbalete VPO is pretty low. Well, that's probably the best one. I do like this thing. And it's supposed to go on the Vepr Hunter. If you go for, I don't know, like an EKP, I guess you probably want to go for something cheap. Actually, we'll use something that I actually just have in the stash. I have an XPS 2, I know that I do. One of these. We'll just see what it looks like. I guess this maybe, is this the best one? Oh, we'll just do this for now. There's other things you can do to get other stuff. Now there's a bar to here you can do for the Nixor and a battery. These are probably expensive because everybody wants to try out this new thing. Yeah. just do it with the barter. Wait, hold on. There we go. It didn't update quick enough. There we go. 8,000. Cool. Alright, what does this look like then? Ooh, maybe it looks pretty good. That's quite strong. That's genuinely quite strong. This confirms Logical can't really post changes anymore. I guess it depends. He did post a change, but... Watch your video about Punish Part 1. At the time you mentioned the guns you can use. I mean, that's really old. So just go... Like, my Punisher Part 1 guide is like 2 years old or something. So just go with what's on the wiki. I think they've expanded it now. Hello, Radu. Played Labs for a day, found 4 LEDX. Only card was black. Yeah, I mean, Labs is... Labs, like, if you play and you're, like, looting, it can be pretty good. It's quite strong with this. Hello, Joe. Evening for Perth. Hey, man. Why are you modding Vepr? It's just been buffed crazily, like a huge amount. We're talking like a 70% decrease in recoil. I mean, is that OP? I don't know, really. I don't think it's necessarily OP. They didn't make it cheaper. Like, the SVT is still more expensive. It's still basically cheaper than that gun. Actually, no, it's about the same price now, actually. I tell a lie. But now that's actually okay. It means that you might be able to use this weapon. Right, this is the 103 that we're going to be looking at to start with. I made an AKMN as well, but just to try and do it. This is actually pretty cheap. It's not the best build you can make, but it's 75k. A bit more if you've got the scope on it. But yeah, it's okay, so it's like 80k at the moment. It's like some of the parts float a little bit. Actually, we don't need this, do we? There's a few parts of this that we don't need to buy. We don't need to buy that. I think it's just that one, actually. And it depends on whether you get the grip or not. You can genuinely get the build for like 75k if you don't bother with the saw. It depends on whether you want that or not. It's actually kind of nuts. Kind of nuts build. It's a Mechanic 3 build, unfortunately, because you need the RRD. This is the RRD for AK-74 thread style, so it's Mechanic 3, not Mechanic 4. There's the AKMN and AKM version, which is the Mechanic 4 one, which is like 1 recoil better or something. But you can actually avoid that. Not that I'm using the AKMN, but I did it anyway, just in case. But yeah, that one normally takes this guy, the RRD-4C, and this is the one that goes on like AKM threads. But the problem with that is that you can't get that until Mechanic 4. So the trick is that you swap over to this thing, this little adapter, the Tactical muzzle. You put that on, and then that lets you add the AK-74 style ones, which is the RRD-4C for the AK-74 thread, and that's at 13k, and then you can buy that in Mechanic 3. The other part is the VDM CS gas tube. This is like the classic that I've been running for wipe after wipe after wipe. This thing is Mechanic 3 as well. You can basically only buy it on him. It's the only way you can get this thing. And then it allows you to use this, which is the only handguard. This handguard can only fit onto the VDM. And then on top of that, given that we're going unsuppressed, I'm probably just going to use this. Because it's basically like an RVG, but with less ergo. But it's 69 ergo, nice. We don't really care. On this one, I put a UAS AK. Doesn't really matter. Let's get a bit more ergonomics, but it hardly matters. Right, so. Let me just read chat quickly, and then we'll go and whiz through. Vepr's decent. Interchange is over. Yeah, the ammo's just really hard. That's the problem. Ammo's hard to get. Logical Street was after the wiki admins post on Discord about the change. I think he's probably coming to some agreement that he can post stuff, but not like before it's been like officially announced or whatever, which is probably fair enough, to be honest. I don't know. Like, he must have come to some agreement with BSG because, yeah, he's stopped posting stuff before anyone else, and he's not posting anything that's like not find outable in game, if you know what I mean. I don't know why he didn't post the SVD one. I'm not too sure. Spectre DR, what do you mean? Like the 1x4 or use a sniper? Yeah, it'd be good. How does the Vepr compare to the RFB now? Don't know. We'll have to test it. Right, so we're going to go and do some 103 stuff. Maybe we'll come back and have a look at this a little bit later. So actually, we need to fill some mags first. So let's do this. I don't want to fill it all with PP, but we're going to make a preset. So let's do, where's my, this is my preset filler. So So we're going to do these alu mags. The aluminium mags are like actually one of the best mags for the AK. They're only what -1 ergo, and they have check and unload speed modifiers on them, and they're some of the lightest as well, and they're some of the cheapest. It's very strange. It's very strange. So we're going to get some PS as well. I'm just going to stack, and we're going to do some stacking because it is a pricey bullet. PS. We'll just buy like 300 or something. Just to tide us over. So, what order are we going to do? We're going to do like 15? 15 and 15? I think we might. That seems kind of sensible. I think that's a sensible approach. It means we won't just like run out instantly. Something like that. And then we'll stick these in here. Cool. So that's now going to be, we're going to save this. So let me just check where this comes in my list. So this is, mags is number 2. Okay, so we'll do 2. And then this is a 762 PP times 15, PS times 15. There we go. Oh, I should probably have had it without the, is it without the gamma? Let me just check what I did on the other one. I'm still trying to like figure out what the best thing to do is. Ignore. Yes, it's without the gamma, fine. So we go to list equipments. You can quite easily change them, which is nice. You just do that. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna pick. So where do we need to go? Actually, let's have a look through our quest first, so we can decide what we need to do. We might actually end up playing some factory and stuff. So let's see. We've got elimination, sanitary. Ignore that. What's this one? Extract through crossroads. I mean, I don't really want to do that. It's boring. Light bulbs and a tech manual. Do I have any of these? No, I don't have any of those. What's this one? Interchange, survive twice. Well, we could do that maybe. Yeah, we could do interchange. We could do interchange. Got some more stuff on interchange. Got to survive 7 times. Got to deliver these annoying helmets and armors. Got clothes design and stuff. Yeah, maybe it's an interchange day. Maybe it is. Okay, so we've got to do a gazelle. Question being, do we just take one with us? And then plant it and then run away? But then we'll have no armor. Can you go back to the top AK build? This one. $762 PP is 2 thorax. It is against class 4. Yes, which most people are running. Yeah, junglist, it is good. So many viable options. I think so, yeah. Testing the MCX, don't know how to feel. Sometimes it's like the best gun. Other times recoil makes cause some missed shots. No one touched again. That's honestly a fair analysis. Best way to do Punisher 4. There's like so many different ways now. You could do it like long range or you could do it close range. It really depends. Like honestly, the 545s with 60 round boxes are not a bad idea. Take Gazelle and a Packer in the bag. I don't want to take a Packer really, but anyway, so we're going interchange. I don't think I've set up a docs case for interchange. So you need this for the car. I don't really have like. To be fair, I don't really have any. I don't really take any keys for interchange. Maybe we'll just save this for now. What was it? What did my thing look like? Oh, yes, 1 docs case hyphen. That was it. I want to try and keep the same thing. 1 docs case. Once we've got anything saved, then the rest of it will just come automatically, right? So we'll equip this, take this out, and then we've got to do consumable standards. We'll do that one. We will make this work, I swear. Okay, so that's our consumables one. Then we've got number 4, which is our standard gamma, which is that. Let's put an AFIC in there like that, but that's okay. And then we just choose our stuff, I think. So what we're going to do, so as we said, we're going to go with a Gazelle on us at least. Let's go and buy one from Ragman. Oops. Okay, so we've got any ears, any helmet, Any face cover, not the smoke one, because that's like a Capri thing. And rigs-wise, I guess we can go with the... We'll go and get one off Jaeger, actually. I quite like use... Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll get Thunderbolt off the flea. Thinking about it. I'm like slightly concerned. I wish that there was a flea market at the top as well, when you're in that other menu. These are usually quite cheap, but they're one of the lightest rigs in the game, so I think they're quite good. So then we can transfer over... What have I done here? Did I do the wrong... Oh, I did the wrong one. I used the wrong preset. Doll. But it's fine. Oh, I know what I've done. I know what I've done. I know what I've done. I've done something silly. I should be setting my mags ones up in a CSS. This, yeah, so that's why I'm getting this confused, but we can probably fix this. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. This needs to go into here. I wanted to segregate them to make it easier. There we go. Save. Right. There's going to be some teething problems with this situation, for sure. Right, start again. There, and now... Let's pretend that didn't happen. Oh, wait, I need to do the gamma thing, didn't I? Wait, no, was that right? Oh, yeah, we need to do gamma. Gamma was the last step. Gamma's the last step. Then you do this. Then you do this. Then this. Here we go. This is it. This is the way. This is the way. Equip our gun. Put one of these on. These guys go in here. I know some people think I'm crazy trying to make this work, but I swear I want this to function. I do. And then we should have all of our consumables in here. Although, have I like kicked them all out again? Okay, well, we're going to do this one manually because I'm fed up now. Now I'm just fed up of doing it. If you do it in the right order, it's fine. Do it in the wrong order, you do something silly. Right, and now we're underweight. Okay. Okay, this is what I wanted. Good. 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 We'll swap that around. Cool. Now we just need to pick, like, another armor or something to take with us. It's, like, kind of light. What's actually, you know, where's my... What's the light armor that's, like, nice? 11 SR. The thing is, I'm not looting, I'm just doing quests, so... Yeah, M6 needs to get to slightly lower recoil. Let's deal with Unity. Ah, they're going to backpedal, I imagine. We covered it on ScavTalk, on the podcast. It's a better place than on here. This is taking so much longer than normal. It is at the minute, because I'm investing in the technology. I swear, that's the reason. We're investing in the technology. Interceptor OTV is not too bad. We could just take a press armor. Maybe we just take a press armor. A class 3. Just so we can put this on afterwards. Fine. They're nice and light. Cool. And then I think we're ready. So we've got to put this down. Oh, do I want a different scope? Or do I want to just go with a red dot? Let me see how this feels in the hideout. I'm not sure. This is all going to depend on how this feels. It doesn't feel that good. But it's okay. You know, it's on the limit of usability. That's actually okay. We'll go with that. It's fine. I don't really like playing Interchange without an optic of some description. So we won't ensure that because we technically shouldn't need to get that back in theory. Cool. Should I use an AK-101 with 80 durability? I would say no. Can you buy a zero, like a red lower? I'm not sure. Unity charging per install, will that affect us? I think no. Like, it won't do for now. Like, the entire game dev community is just, like, pushing back on this, so I don't think it's going to make any difference. What's the trick with the meds on the same key? I should put that over on the other one. Basically, there's a video I did about hotkeys where you do press release on the same key, and you do press over the, like, heavy bleed item, and then let go over the car, and then it does either. AK-103 back in the beta? Yes, theory. Well, I don't know. I think PP opens up some interesting stuff. So, get a Thor. A Thor is probably the right choice, but they're a bit heavier, though. DR respect armor? Well, that's kind of expensive, though. What was the update? The update was basically bug fixes and making the Hunter good. That's pretty much it. Mag preset's great idea, study the rest of them work every time. Well, we will see. Want to take that bigger bag? Oh, I don't want it in my stash. It's a choice between either selling it to Bagman or just taking it in. I don't care if it goes away, the mechanism. I got it from either a player or I got it from the scav case. I can't really remember. I'm not sure. One or the other. 103 is AKM but better. For mid-game, it's got slightly better stats. It's like 10 more ergo and like 9 less recoil, but it can't take the 308 adapter. This is the problem. What's better, Gazelle or Corund? I mean, the Gazelle is better, but Corund is like more economic, if that makes sense. Like, Gazelle's more expensive to run, but it is better armor. Yeah, I wouldn't worry. Don't worry about the Unity thing. This is going to be like a longer-term thing, the Unity issue. And also, practically, it doesn't make any difference, right? The game devs just have to pay a bit more. And Tarkov's not really affected because it's like pay-for game. Like, games that are free-to-play are like much more affected by the Unity thing than Tark is. But the whole community is pushed back. I won't worry about it. 103 is better loud. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I didn't put a laser. I put a rail on and I didn't put the laser on the side. Never mind. Anyway, to not lose as much FPS when using scopes? Nope, there's no way, unfortunately. Do you use the keybind to hold breath when you aim? I do. Sometimes you have to let go slightly later. Like if you just click, it doesn't necessarily work straight away. For the RD or the mutant? I actually prefer the RD. I think the mutant is technically better. But yeah. Upcoming short vid on the Hunter? I don't know. I'm not sure. Right. Let's go this way. I hate going the other way. We're going to go this way around. Drink my energy drink. Hey!
Once again returning to the sense of the crime.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate it, man. A long ass time. Am I on full auto? I am. That's always awkward when you... Okay. Drink our energy drink. Nobody's here, so that's good. Oh no, I've got this in here! That's a pest. I don't know why that's on that. I hate it when it does that with the preset. It's really annoying. M62 is only like 80 rubles cheaper than CPJ. 200 M62. Yeah, and 300 M62 is not really that very good. What could you early wipe G36? It's good, I like it. Go to the right, thank you. That's like right at the front. I'm guessing it's people fighting the scouts, I think. If you have to be good against level 5? It's much better than PS. It's not as good as VP. Let's put it that way. It starts to struggle a little when they've got such high durability, because 41 pen is not like an instant pen against class 5 by any means. I think it's 13% pen chance, so you have to hit them a couple of times. It's like 4 hit, 5 hit, something like that. But it's a lot better than PS's. Maybe don't just get shot in the head here. Shot in the head for a packet of matches. That's Tarkov, isn't it? Picking up pennies in front of the steamroller. Cheapest, most economical to consistently run tier 4. I think he's dead. He is dead. PP strikes its first victim. Ooh, Razor headset. Oh, I don't really like the Razor headset that much. What's changing underneath my body so much? Oh, it's the shadows of the grass. I see. 6p3tm. The guy wasn't wearing a helmet, so we probably just tapped him. Oh, there's an L-can on this. Solid. Did I take that already? I think I did. Up. And you know what? We should put this on here. If I'm not gonna... Oh no, I can't. You can't take it off. Never mind. Now, one thing I should remember is that I'm unsuppressed here, so if people are looking for kills, then I'm kind of like ringing the dinner bell. I'm going to reload in a second. Right. Here we go. We'll go reload this mag. Yeah, I mean, we didn't shoot in that much, so it's probably just all PP that we need to put in. Thanks for the vids. I suck at the game. I'm sucking less from watching the vids. Thanks, Corin. Streets only map will get massive frame drops, though. Is it just performancing? Yeah, you'll notice you will. If you put the FPS counter up, you will have lower performance on all the other maps, too. You just can't really tell as much. Because it just isn't as brutal. You can have that weird bug again and then find a GPU. Yeah, that weird bug. Yeah. Let's hope not. It was kind of like a man shape over there, but I don't think it was anything. It says we're having to request the map. Oh yeah, I was going to put some of those things in. I was actually thinking about what to do. I do actually quite like the, go next raid unsuppressed thing, because suppressors are kind of meta, but I quite enjoy running unsuppressed, so that would feel quite fun, I think. We did it like that. I haven't put them in yet, though. I need to actually, spend some time adding them to the stream and whatnot. Are you stuck at PP and PS? I am. Afternoon, fellow Brit. I'm here to dodge my life responsibilities. How are you? I'm good, dude. I'm good. This is the first raid of the day. Let's go and check in here. What a gamer with the L-can. Oh, West Chase 6. That was money. Nice bag. Take off the most in front sight. Oh, I should have done, yeah. I should have taken it with me. We'll wheel around into these bushes and then we'll make our way over to the drop area. It's actually kind of easier that we've spawned over there because I think firstly we have railway as an extract, which is good. And then also we're a bit later, so we're not getting in the way of the people who are like running in. Don't know if it's a controversial opinion. I feel like solo raids should get bonus XP. They don't really like solos that much. Or it's not that they don't like solos. They just don't really care for solos. And Nikita said before he doesn't really want to favour solos or anything. He said the game's meant to be a team game. So. But yeah, so the game's harder than solo. You play it on hard difficulty. There is no difficulty setting in Tarkov, but playing solo is as close to that as you can get, really. I think it's fun though. I like playing solo, especially for streaming. I think like if I was playing a lot off stream, like if I wasn't making content, I think I'd probably play a lot more with people. I'd probably have just found other people to play with. Did the patch that say busy hands bug was fixed? I did not see that in there explicitly stated. I don't think, unless it was under something else and I've just kind of missed it. Are you going for Kappa? I don't think so. But saying that, so last wipe I said no and just completely didn't bother. And I didn't bother collecting the items, and I didn't bother completing the quest required for Capo at all. This wipe, I said, probably not. But I am collecting the Capo items now. I started, like, a week ago, recollecting the Capo items, just because I thought, I don't know. Why stack PS and PP? It's not that expensive. It's not about the price, it's about dying 3 times and then just not having any. That's more of the problem. Because I tend not to buy things every time on reset, you know, for what just is what it is. Like, I'm not always here at the PC, and I don't want to be, like, timing resets constantly to get all the ammo and blah, blah, blah. And I find it's, I don't know, I quite like playing... Sometimes I quite like playing in a way that doesn't require me to just, like, you know, sweat every last mechanic, like, IRL. If that makes sense. Like, a lot of the time I'm just not at the computer. Like, and when I'm editing, I don't really want to be distracted by... Like, it's already easy enough to procrastinate. I don't want to have, like, timers going off all the time to, like, buy my PP ammo and stuff. It's just annoying. And also, most people can't do that. So I'd rather, like, I'd almost rather practice and try it with stacked ammo because of ammo limitation. So that then I can say to people, like, you can stack the ammo if you're limited on the ammo because you only get to sit down and play, like, whenever. Like, it does work because I'm doing it and it's fine. Like, I'd kind of rather do that. But yeah, you know, if you want to play the best you can and always have the best, I mean, that's kind of good. I think we're going to go through here. It just gives me more cover from the mall side. I think the scav was in the entrance to there. Oh no, there he is. There's one here. Solid. Any more? Are we good? Ping pong pang. Do you have DLSS? Yes, I do. I actually quite like DLSS. I don't really care about the ghosting. Where did you what did you see ghosting? Find at the front of your rifle is ghosting. The thing is, it doesn't look like it here. It could also be YouTube compression. It doesn't look like it now, you see. And it doesn't look like it now either. It happens sometimes, but I don't know. Is mid streaming actually worth it? I'm not running it at the moment because it's not really working very well. I would run it otherwise, I think. Right, where is the place? Hey, we need to find the stage. Here we are. Oh, another scav. Where? Wherefore art thou, scav? I thought there was another one. There we go. Oh, wrong box. Okay. Now slowly drawing in the ire of the PMCs on the map. Right, let's do it. Yeah, I mean, the guns, they sound good unsuppressed, they always do. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. So, I hate the fact that it's so hard to get the little thing up. It's annoying. Without mid streaming, you can't run without serious RAM overflow. Kind of, yeah. I'm on medium now. And it seems to be actually, like, sort of okay, but... Auto ram cleaner. It does actually do something. I just don't know if it's worth it. I am stashing my armor. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. There we go. Right. Oh, no. More scavs. There's loads of scavs over there. Holy hell. We'll try and use the bushes. They tend not to shoot through bushes directly anymore. They can do. They have toned it down a bit. It's not as bad as it once was. Recently get recommended by Gigabeef on YouTube. Watch all these recent videos. Get killed by him on Interchange. 10 out of 10. Would watch again. Was that you, dude? That we just killed? That's funny. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining. Yeah, both. I already did one. Have they fixed the memory leaks? Well, they already said they're fixing some... They've fixed some known memory leaks with the update that they did last time. The Unity update won't actually do anything, in theory. It's just going to give them more tools, so we should see improvements come after that. I don't know whether they've got stuff slated for the Unity update itself, like whether they've already got things planned and Unity will allow them to implement, or whether that's like allows them to begin implementing. I'm not sure. But I remember when I asked a question at one point about whether Unity will improve FPS, if they were like, no, it just changes what the devs can do. You made my death look so casual. You were running double Mosin. I was impressed. Chat wanted me to hide your front posts. They're the mean ones, not me. Any advantage playing on low or medium? I don't think so, really. Just the textures just look slightly lower quality. I mean, it depends on what you feel. I think most people run low shadows. But outside of that, I don't think you get much visual fidelity from... or differences for playing like different levels of textures. The game just looks kind of ass if you have it on low. Low and MIP used to work well for me, but low on its own is like, you know, I'm running medium at the moment. I just killed someone with the Mosin. We had a little 5-meter Mosin dance. Oh, that's always fun. Do always love those. Hello, Frank. Anyone use processor? So it's never done anything for me. Some people say it works, but it's never done anything for me. Well, GG, Samish. Look at that, all headshots, nice. The gun feels pretty good, actually. What's the gun you most enjoy? Honestly, probably the MP5 SD, but it's just so bad in the game right now. It's just sad. Wonder how Unity Fee will affect Tarkov. We were saying before, I just don't think it's going to do anything. Only run at 1080. See people in bushes. They did try to remove some of that, but yeah, it's probably still true. Yes, thank you for the Spectre. Right. So where did my PS go? There we go. Let's just have a quick check of what how much I've got. We've got 570. Okay, we've actually got quite a lot of PP. Some of that I'm going to sell though. Some of that is finding raid stuff. Like 120 of it is finding raid that I'm going to sell. When it gets up to like 2k. Fine. So that was the press one. Is that going to make me too heavy? Probably. 31 kilos. Because the bag's quite heavy. What's the... let's see. So... And how heavy was that? That is 13. So that is a pretty punchy piece of armor. All of these are like quite heavy. DRD is a capper item. That's class 6. I don't really want to... I don't think this justifies using that right now. So you could basically sell this for what we bought it for, pretty much. We don't really lose anything. Scavs have arrived. Ba-ba-da-ba. GP landmark toolset. That's for 4. That's it's kind of mixed. It's not terrible. So, ever since I decided that I wanted to run the Kappa items, I was like, we may as well just go and run Moonshine, because you get so much good stuff out of Moonshine. I think this is nearly done. Oh, water collector. Yeah, we do actually need another water filter. Let's go and grab one. Cool. Alright, so the other things we need to do, we have to go to a very irritating part of the map, and we've got to do the other side, the other section of this for Ragman. So we've got to put down Contact 2s and 6p47 helmets. Are you still playing hardcore? Not at the moment, no, not this wipe so far. I saw you spawn in the corner, but didn't want to make the shot. Yeah, 2 on 5 is good. Wish they changed the availability of AP6. Nah, I know what you mean. It's just not very good. I just wish they decreased the recoil on them. They just should make 9mm like lower recoil. They really should. Let's say to do silent caliber. Can you do that on factory? Or is that the customs one? I can't remember. One of them I just do on factory. The other one, you just have to, I mean, you basically just make a 155. I think doing silent caliber, I think you're better off with a 1.5. Well, you're probably better off with the 155 because it has more ergo than the 153. Anyone notices fence sales round frame? Sometimes, yeah. Does Moonshine ever bring profit? I mean, usually it's pretty good. I mean, that one, I mean, how much actually was that in the end? These armors sell for about 70 odd, so if we could just sell it there, that's like 72. GP coins, they go for not that much at the moment, but 76, let's say. I'm going to ignore the fee. So that's, we did 70. What did I say? 72 plus like 26 times 2. That's 124. And then we've got the rat poison. I'm guessing this is a sell to therapist. I've already got one for Kappa, so yeah, so that's 32. What else did we get? Did we get anything else out of there? Oh, the Aventail. They sell for about 20 grand because no one really uses those. 20k. That's like 180 nearly. Like it's not the best one. If you get a fuel in there or something, then they quite quickly make the money back. You know what I mean? Oh, we got Delta Point base, I think. Or was that off someone else? Anyway, I don't really know. Get rid of a few of these things, then we'll go back into raid. We just need to bring, it depends on what we want to do. Maybe we do bring all of them actually. So let's go and get 6B47 helmets. Here we go, 6B. 6B4. Get 2 of those, and then we need some contacts. Three sets of matches. It's about the same. Not really a thing. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And then, yeah, we just need a new piece of armor. So we were deciding what to get. I do like the Gazelle. They're kind of expensive. Maybe we just go Corund. It's kind of heavy. How much are diaries right now? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of pricey. Actually, that's not too bad. Yeah, you know, I feel like we're better off just going for... We're better off just getting a Gazelle. I really do think. That's like 80k. I guess the thing is, you're competing with everybody who has Prapor 3. Yeah, it's basically the same price for Gazelle. They're so much better. I know they're not economically as good, but they're lighter and they're just like way better than the Corund. Right, where's my standard consumables? Here they are. You can use these as like a little bit like a wish list, sort of. Fine. I think we finished the grenade case. So I'll use up these bags. I bought these bags not realizing that I had the grenade case going, so I couldn't actually do it. And then let's go back to Interchange. Let's do it. Alright, we have to go inside for this one. This is more annoying. Cool. Let's go. Is 555 BT good? It's good. It beats class 4 easy. And we'll shred the Corundia. Arm weight doesn't matter so much. It will once I've got rid of the helmets. Is that about the trade of refreshing change? I mean, sniping into offense, basically fantasy. What do you mean? Really happy the week on week change history. I'm usually within one level of your level. I feel like your level is around the average player. Yeah, I feel like I'm at about the sort of average, like, dedicated-ish player, relatively. Which is where I want to be. Why do you want a 6B over ULAX? I'm running the TC2000 at the moment. I've got to take the 6Bs with me for the quest. I'm running class 4, though. Corund is one of the lowest effective durability. Yeah, it's the lowest for class 5, for sure. Consider the AK-101 good all round? Yes. I'd say it's mid, like a mid game even, not necessarily just early to mid. I think it's a solid mid and almost to late game. It's good. Do you like Benelli? Not so much. No clear winner, Corund versus Gazelle, because Gazelle repairs terribly. Well, it depends what you want. That's why I say economically the Corund wins, but performance-wise, the Gazelle wins. Only tips to get better with bolties? I mean, it's just painful. Shooterboard in heaven, I think I'm probably just going to run around with like the VPO. Or maybe even the M700. Once I can craft M61, maybe I'll just run around with the M700. A really light one. And just try to hit and run people. You just have to be, like, not fighting them like normal. That's really the way. Got everything planted but gate held for the barter for Gizzies? What do you mean? Afternoon. Such a Gigabeef AK build. Yeah. So yeah, we need to go inside, don't we? Let me think about the best way to do this. Oh, I kept the SJ6. You know what? I kept the SJ6 in my injector case, so I think we'll just use it. Why not? This is kind of annoying, because I have to like go through them all to the other side. Yeah. Maybe we can go underground. I can't think off the top of my head how underground will work here. Well, we could go in and around, I suppose. Might actually be better. I've got the laser on again. That was dumb. I want to go the obvious way. least we'll try not to. Come on, let me place it. Come on. Dude, I freaking hate the... Just the way that it's so finicky about the place button. Like, the place button marker or zone or whatever it is should be everywhere. It should be so easy to place. To have to faff around to place it is really, really, really annoying. I wish it wasn't so finicky. By Intel's offense, whenever I saw them, they're like 90k. Oh, yeah, but they take long to refresh. Ah, I see what you mean. I understand. I know what you mean. 37 VPOs? Oh my god! You're balling out of control. Get as cheap as you want. Run woods for gold chains. Yeah, it's a classic opportunity cost thing though, isn't it? You know, you could have sold them. Like, is another loot run better than just buying the gold chains? Because those items are completely fungible, right? Like, you can sell any loot item and buy gold chains. It's like... You don't need the item. Does that make sense? Like, you just need 40k. You don't need to actually have the item. Kind of weird the way Tarkov's economy works that way. Yeah, I didn't want to go up the broken floor, really. I was thinking, like, if I go a different route, then it actually just makes it more complicated for me to get in. That's scarily close, isn't it? DVL for a shootable one? I've never been a big DVL guy. I know people like them, but... God, that's really dark at the edge of my screen. Trying to use the peripheral vision not to die. Other YouTube vids? Hey, Break Guy! Thanks, man. Not as bad as the Planks cam. Yeah, that one is bad. What are my hours? I stream 1 PM UK until 4:30 UK. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And then also we do like at 1 until 3 on Friday. The ScavTalk for the podcast. It's always UK afternoons, so it's like, I don't know, East Coast mornings. Doing chumming? No, we're doing this thing. Right. Where do we need to go now? Emacom. Oh. Come up and through. I mean, we could technically go and do the funny books. You know, maybe go and do the funny book, because we are now light. We're running a normal kit. I still don't have a laser, because I'm dumb. Maybe we'll go and find one of the design handbooks. Weird, like, nobody seemed to come through here. It makes me kind of nervous. There's people, like, crouching around. Crouch, boys. Video M's on Lighthouse. That one very much depends on... Okay, well, that's just a scav. Almost makes me feel less nervous when there's a scav. In some ways. Because you know that there's not a player. Alright, so no one's gone through that door. Where's the damn bookstore? There's one upstairs, but there's one downstairs. We just do the... Oh, is it right here? I think it is this one here. I don't remember exactly which one it is. Is that one? This one? That's that one. Good. Whole thing. Okay, so yeah, we need to go to Emacom. Which is, yeah, it's back this way. What's the through adapter for? It is for attaching 762 by 51 NATO suppressors onto AKMs. But it doesn't fit on the AK-103, sadly. So that's why I think the AK-103 is basically a mid-game gun. And the AKM becomes the better gun later. Now, the AK-103 has better hidden stats. However, you can't make the recoil good. It makes it kind of tricky, no? And I think we took money for the car, so we could, in theory, get the car extract. In theory, anyway. Feels quite light in here. Feels quite nice. just grab a couple of, like, foods and stuff. Maybe just grab some while we're here. Ping down the end. Interesting. A lot of these are like 10k each. Not waters, because they're 2 slots, so they're not as good. I'm stuck with a black screen. Someone else was saying that as well. I don't really know. Maybe try... what's the thing you do? Like clear cache and verifying the game files? Try that. That's what I'd do. Try that as a first port of call. Squash is pretty good. I name a pineapple. I don't mind pineapple for taking to raids. It's actually quite decent. But opportunity cost. A lot of people really struggle with. Oh yeah, absolutely. Of course, it's not an easy topic. It's something that people struggle with in their actual real lives. Maybe we'll drink another one of these. Can't find an antique teapot. I guess because they're being farmed like crazy. Got him. Nice recovery, I thought. Okay, alright, let's just mess up a bit. We see the people rank who want to fear the AKM. Yeah, that's true. It's not necessarily great unless they're like mid tier. Why did he push like that? I don't really know. I was expecting him to come round the oh boy, what a rush! I was expecting him to come round the other way to get a right hand, but he just like pushed into my right hand. I don't really know why he did that. What level are you? I think I'm what am I? 35? 36? I think I'm 36.
Gold, please.
Hey, Muster, thank you for the tier 1. Why not go for the second bug? I like to do them in 2 separate parts, honestly. The muzzle's RRD. Yeah, the overall recoil of the gun is 57, so it's not that good really. Skirt's rough for the first couple of shots. It is a bit, yeah. Right, let's just get our CMS on here. Must have thought you were far more hurt. I guess so. The Gazelle like absorbed some of his stuff. I don't know what he was running. We'll have a look in a minute. What do you think of PP so far? Seems good. I mean, yeah, it seems good. A lot of the time, it comes more down to like I do a lot of analysis on the bullets and stuff, and like they're important, but often it comes down to the gun pairing as well. Pushed ADS, no covering to your right hand. Yeah. Yeah, the new PP round is new. Well, by definition. It sits between PS and BP. It's like literally halfway between. It's pretty much like 50-50. Good to see you, love you. I'd say thanks, Ghost. Looks like he's running garbage ammo. Maybe. He didn't look that kitted, I will say. Fire rate helps. Yeah, the thing is, like, fire rate is like a double-edged sword. Oh, MP5. SD. A man of he likes the finer things in life. Oh man. Can't blame him for that. Can't blame him for that. I blame no man for running the MP5. Right, it's probably time to get out. Time to leave. Those shots are Emacom way. Which is kind of nerve-wracking a little bit. Good money, that. Ram it. Also good money. PS12 is pretty bad. Alright, that's fine. Now, I wonder if the car's been taken, or whether it was even there. I wonder if it's worth checking, given that we heard shots down there. I think the user is the main variable. True. Good ammo helps. Do you have a video that covers right hands? Not specifically, actually. Car supremacy. I do wonder if it's worth checking out power. Guess it probably is. Obtainable for homeless Tarkovians. You can actually buy PP on the flea. It's expensive though. It's like 1,500 a bullet. So you could stack it, like one top, one bottom, with PS and stuff. Like you could do like 5 rounds at the top of your mags if you want to spice them up. It's just a lot of money. Probably not worth it unless you're. Yeah, unless maybe if you're using like the SKS or something that's like semi-auto. Are you a Chad at this game? Not really. And by not really, I mean like pretty much a firm no. I'm more like an experienced player with average shooting skills. That I just try, and I sort of go to either playstyle depending on kind of what's happening. I'm not a Shift W Chad though, for sure. The problem with doing this is almost as dangerous as going down there. It's just a tape measure. I haven't heard any shots at power. Isn't PP 900 from purple? Yes. Are you going to do a pistol 0 to hero run? Unlikely. So I feel like we get good round faster. Yes! They brought almost everything back by 1 trader level. Pretty much. You only walk? Not only. But just most of the time. If I think there's people nearby, I'll walk. Or there could be people nearby. I tend to walk when I'm scouting. And then I run when I'm in combat, usually. Or, like, just traversing places that I don't deem necessarily that dangerous. Yeah, the problem with Interchange and the problem with Emacom Xfill is I don't really feel... I don't feel very happy doing either. I don't feel very happy coming up to power to check it out. I don't really feel very happy going down to Emacom either. It's a very uncomfortable situation. All things told. I thought that was someone there for a second. There's like slight rain. The car is actually here. Surprisingly. That's quite unusual. Could someone be camping it? Certainly. Let's gather a player. Bye-bye. Pistol boy, yeah. I'd already pressed it though, so I was like, well, we're out of here, boys. We're out of here. I like your slow play style. Thanks. How are you at labs? I played for a bit, but I did play for like a month last night. It was kind of cool. I mean, it's hard, right? But you have to Chad labs, just the way that the map is. Always doing a backpack. Probably makes sense for quests, honestly. Sound like a garage? Yeah, just poof. We gone. Do you want us to look at a lot of hackers on labs? No. I had one situation that was, or maybe two situations that were kind of weird. But likewise, like, they could have been legit as well. Like, it's very hard for me to know. I'm going to move that onto there. I wonder if he was running anything better in this one. No, it was just PST. Okay. Vulcan, Bramit. People do like the Bramit because, well, they don't necessarily like the Bramit, but they feel like it's the only one for the Mosin, but it actually isn't. You can do other things. You just need to put on like the Tiger Rock. Stuff like that. I know what I've not done. Oh my goodness. I'd literally got them sat in the stash so that I bloody remember, and I forgot to put the air filter in. You gonna try the Vepr out today? Probably not. I don't think the Vepr's going to be that good. I'm just glad it got a buff. I'm probably not going to try it though. There we go. Air filter. Air filter. Using SJ6 and everything, like no air filter. How silly. Okay. So we've got all this junk. We may as well pick up some stuff, like cover our costs. And another car kit for the min-maxing. Great. Problem with the Gazelle, you can't really repair this. Just can't really repair it. Like, it's just not really much point. Going back to 55 from 53, it actually probably will end up going to about 52 anyway, so there's just not really any point repairing it. I think it's still okay. It's still better than class 4, but just a tough call. Let's just grab the task from him. Yeah, we had 2 survives, an interchange, so we'll take that, and then we'll take hot delivery as well. Nice, and then we get scavenger, search skill level 9. All right. Okay. These Vulcan things, I don't think you can even sell them on the fleet, actually. You probably should be able to, because they kind of suck. Get rid of that. What do these go for? Oh, like nothing. No one cares. Nobody cares about the MBSS. Gen 4 full. We'll bring it down here. We'll probably use it at some point. I don't know when exactly, but we just will. Oh yeah, we have these grenade cases. How much do they sell for now? In rubles. It's probably a therapist sale, isn't it? Because everyone wants to do it in. Yeah, we'll just sell it to therapist. Gone. Humpback salmon. 9. Okay. Squash. These usually go for a bit more. Ah, not even. Well, guess everyone's got holodilnick now. Well, except for me. I don't run a holodilnick. I don't think there's any point. Maybe I'm kind of weird. I just don't really hoard food. These two shotguns you usually should go for something okay, like yeah, like 15, but that's simply because of the AKM barter. Or is that the little one? That might be the little one, actually. I might be mistaken, though. We'll get rid of the hot rod. But I will use the waters myself, so we may as well just keep them up here. Right, food and drink. Let's do it. So we're going to go... Actually, you know what? We could use the gym. Let's go and do our quick time events. Vepr buff? Yeah, they made the Hunter like 80% better in terms of recoil. Which is pretty funny. It was justified though. The base recoil on the Vepr Hunter was like 510, which is just stupid. And it's like 50k. So it was more expensive than basically all the other weapons. It's just so silly. Oh, nearly. These last couple are so hard. I find it more than any other map. I mean, yeah, I guess I've probably seen it more than on other maps, but again, just the way that I play and the time that I play at, I don't really see it very much in general. It depends on when and where you play, right? What servers you're on and stuff. And I'm just fortunate to run EU like middle of the afternoon. It's pretty benign. Just sell my gazelle back to Ragman and use the money to do the barter again. Oops. Apparently, I was looking at the wiki for this. Apparently, the break your arm thing, apparently it's just a 10% flat chance. So sometimes it just happens and then just ends your session. It's kind of stupid. Not gonna lie, it's kind of stupid. Why the 105 over other choices like the AKM? We're actually using the 103, and I think the 103 is better than the AKM for mid-game because it has better base stats. The AKM is better later because it can take attachments that the 103 can't, like the what would you call it? It can take the 308 adapter, so it can get to better recoil. But the 103 is better than it with the same attachments on it, if that makes sense. So we might utilize our arm break. I was kind of waiting for an opportunity. We might switch away from Interchange for a minute. Because what I've got to do is I've got to do this. We've got to go for Mr. Jaeger. We've got to do this quest here, which is eliminate PMCs with headshots while suffering from the tremor effect. Which is very nice. Did I heal everything back with the Grizzly? Oh no, I didn't, thankfully. So using the 50-100 XOD? I am. Oh, the book quest. Yes, you're right. Otherwise I'm going to lose it. Yeah, good point, guys. Any tips for someone who doesn't have a lot of time to play? Try to get your hideout stuff done. Because that will help you when you're not like actually able to play the game. So, I mean, should we just go huge? I have to wait for a little bit anyway. You have to wait for like a couple of seconds before you get the tremor. If we just, I mean, we could just go monster. Like, oh, I thought I had a Tequila. I have one of these. I have the Masker. It's so bad, this helmet. It really is. We're going to change up our build slightly. Very slightly. I'm going to put on just any old optic. We'll just use the HCO for now. I know it's not, there's some issues with it, but I'm not intending to ADS with this build. Right, here we go. We're doing the thing. Nice. Nice. Okay. So I guess yeah, we can run factory, but yeah, you have to wait for a little bit for the tremor to kick in. Can't do it straight away. Well, FFE, I think I'm at 62 now. Yeah, 62. No APP is worth it. 900 per round. I mean, it's just money at the end of the day. Keep that armor for the quest. What, this one? This is the Gen 4. This is not the... you're probably thinking of this guy. I've got this one on for the... Actually, no, I want to use this one for the quest. Let's use this one. I want to use this one. Because I want to get this damaged. Let's try and do both at once. Thank you for reminding me, though. Otherwise, I'd have just not taken it, which I actually kind of want to take it. Oddly enough. Okay. Holy loadout, let's go. Yeah. Let's do it. I mean, it's a bit of fun, right? I'm not going to use the mask any other time, so let's just do it. Together as a face cover. Ah, yeah. Maybe I do have one then. We'll see. Put the PT3 stock on it. There's really no point. It only gives you like 4 ergo and 2 less recall. It hardly does anything. As you need headshots anyway, it's perfect time to whip out the MP5 SD. Yeah. Maybe. Thing is, you won't go through class 4 helmets though. So I want to run this gun today, so we're going to just do it anyway. It's not necessarily the best, but I don't really care. Have an alt in, at home you can't put any ADS on any rifles. They said they were going to add that at some point. Yes, I got a factory key, yeah. Oh yeah, I do actually need to do a two slot, don't I? I do need a 2 slot, you're right. Ensure the armor? That's no point. Somebody will definitely take it. Some stuff's not a big problem, but surely with all that you deserve a slayer? Maybe, yeah. Maybe. I definitely need a 2x2 rig. I forgot about that though for this one. Giga chat incoming. Yeah, on factory it's definitely going to get looted, so I can't be bothered to ensure this. Have you played Tarkov with 60Hz monitor? Yeah, I played it in a 60Hz monitor for ages. Until, I don't even know, it was like this year. I bought my monitor probably about 4 months ago, I think. I played it on 60 for ages. The thing about Tarkov is that, like, a lot of the time it doesn't play that much higher than 60 FPS. So, I mean, it does now with my 5800X 3D, but I played it for a long time where, like, it didn't even want to do that, you know? So, 3 for Umco or something, yeah, I guess. I think I probably have a Salewa just around. Oh, maybe not. I've got one up here. Yeah, we'll go Salewa then. We'll go Salewa. Why not? Okay, right. Was that everything? I think, yeah, it was just, that was everything, I think. Yeah, we got the key to get out. Should be fine. Watch me get impact grenaded. When is PSG going to do something about the time it takes to load into a raid? It does take a long time. I don't know. Hey, Kinder. Hey, thanks, man. You can see the difference between 60 FPS and 120 FPS. It is noticeable. I wouldn't say it's necessary. Like, I find it's nice once it's at like 80. Like, so I've got a 165 hertz monitor. In my opinion, that's completely unnecessary. Once Tarkov is above, like, I mean, yeah, maybe another like more like twitchy games, maybe it matters. In Tarkov, I don't think it matters. Once you're above 80 to 100, it hardly makes any difference. No car kit? You know, I'm not allergic to upgrading to Salewa if we're... Like, I'm actually genuinely starting to take Salewas into streets just because you just started getting shot so much by player scavs and normal scavs. Cheap-ish factory guns for Punisher 4. Flechette's 10k on the flea. Honestly, I just use anything. Like, well, you're talking about Punisher 5, right? You could just use, like, 60 round drum 545s. Those work with like BT. Oh, a shotgun. I wonder if they're actually like down in the... Those are the down Skybridge. Not Skybridge. Last tunnel. I don't know what this guy's got. I'm slightly concerned if he's running like Magnum Bug. Where did he shoot me? This isn't at half yet, though. Makes it quite hard to headshot with the whole, like, it's swinging around so much. I almost feel like I've fought this guy before. It was so heavy. Oh yeah, somebody died down there. Okay, well, whatever. We're so incredibly heavy, I think, like, we'll just... we just reset it. Like, we killed one guy. I know we probably didn't get the headshot, but... we'll just redo it, it's fine. GG's was me with the shotgun. Hello! Hello, winner 420. Killed the dude down the hallway. I heard you plinking at him, yeah. I could you play Broken Limbs. I'm trying to do that quest. Oh, I got run through. Funny. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy you get run through after you kill a PMC and loot them. It's just annoying. You can painkiller for this quest? It doesn't fix the blurry thing anymore, though, is the problem. Wouldn't it be better trying this with shotguns? Maybe. You just healed the fracture. Oh, whoops. He was hiding. Elcan hollow fixed? Nah. Still looks kind of the same. I mean, like, it's not necessarily game breaking, but it's quite annoying running it. What does run through do? Just means you don't get survival XP and none of your items are found in raid. You found in raid. Kind of annoying. Oh, great. Got Unity crash. Whee! Good stuff. Was doing silent caliber. Ah, makes sense. We were doing a combination of trying to get headshots with a tremor and also trying to get the Zabralo lower than 60 durability so I can hand it into Ragman. So you did your little bit, chipping away at the chest armor. We need to get it smashed up a bit. You can break your arm still on the bench for more runs? Probably, yeah. What's wrong with the Alcan? If you go on full auto, it tends to shoot low, which is a bit weird. You can see the reticle glowing red through the gun and sometimes through terrain, just a bit strange. And the ADS sensitivity is higher than that of the other holographics, which is kind of annoying. So it's slightly off compared to your muscle memory. So it's not the best. It is a bit irritating. There's a little bit in there for everyone. A bit of something annoying for everybody in there. Oh, I kept my huge bag on, didn't I? Yeah, should we see if we can just break our arm again? I think you can. Find a stim that gives a tremor. We could do that. Don't they all give tremors at the end, though? 25%. That's kind of rubbish. No tremor on that guy. See, delay 220. We don't really want that. SG9. Hands tremor delay 6. That's actually okay. It also means we can actually, like, move. I have, like, negative health regen, which is kind of annoying. Kind of want to combine it with the Propital, sort of. It gives you pain as well. I know we bought one, but... yeah, maybe we do just take 2 of them. That means I don't really need an adrenaline. We will leave the bag, I agree. Not that it really matters. Okay. Just go again. You play 1-to-1 hipfire to ADS? You actually can't. I don't think it's even possible. Hello, Mr. Streamer. Hello, Kerrymon. 3 BTGs worth running with a masker. Perception is huge without ears. I've tried it a bit. I don't know how much difference it makes. I'm not sure. Is everyone still arguing about FPS? It depends on how things are recorded, right? Like, Tarkov at 30 FPS looks awful because it's perfect frame by frame, like, clear pictures. A film can be recorded in 30 because when the camera swings, it records like kind of like the human eye, and it's got blur in the frame, so it makes motion look smooth on a film. But that's not how it tends to work in video games. I mean, I never thought it was too bad running at 60 FPS, honestly. Like, I only tend to... Like, now, the game feels a little clunky at 60, a little bit, but it feels good around 70, 80-ish to me. Like, after 80, I can't really tell in Tarkov. I think the Romeo 7. Is that the one I'm using? Which one is it? Which one's the Romeo 7? My mystery of the week was getting a high-level player with a huge bag and a bolty with no scope in ScavCamp. What quest are we doing? We're doing the one where you have to kill players with tremor headshots, and also the one where you have to get the Zabrano below a certain amount. Why doing Red Rebel? Oh, just because I forget to take it off. Like, having to put it on and off every time. It's going to inevitably end up with me needing it on reserve and not having it. Inevitably. Same again. Did I get one? That's not that one. What's it called? Oh, we didn't get it. Never mind. Oh, you hit me either. Kind of awkward. Ah! Oh, I think he died without getting a headshot either. Damn it. Yeah, it's because I'm using this this gun. It's kind of my fault. Do I have a tremor on? I do, right? Yeah, I do. Not the most controllable gun. No. Fun though. I love how you genuinely just don't hear people at all with this on. Which have I got? What was that in there? It was actually PP. Just reload a few more of these. ADS name a bit higher. ADS is hard when you're at like 46k, is the issue. I'm sure there's somebody down here. It's so like the slit makes it so hard to see. Where did they go? Maybe they went out and down the bottom? I don't know. Like, no situational awareness with this at all. With this helmet. to like scan up and down like a laser printer. Okay, but actually, I'm actually off painkillers now, which is slightly awkward. Is my tremor still here? It is. We'll visit the office and then we'll just leave the raid, I think. Oh. I guess this has been here, I suppose. It was, yeah. Wait, what was that? Oh no, that was the safe closing, wasn't it? Thing is, I don't even know if I'm getting headshots, but this is just funny. I always enjoy it. I'm gonna eat your soul, Scav man. I'm gonna eat your soul. Your soul is mine. There's something about going like fully kitted in Tarkov, because people do it so rarely. You're actually kind of like anti-meta, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like people aren't ready. Like nobody's guns are really prepared for this because it's not actually that good on most maps. And most of the time it kind of sucks as a loadout. So. No one's ready to take down a class 6 Zabralo. They've got such huge durability these days, it's insane. So I always enjoy it. Whenever we get an excuse to come into Factory and do these kind of quests, I always think it's good. They fixed the site? Nah, we're just using it anyway. All the thorax kills, I'm just bad. But it's fine, we had fun. What's the new ammo about? 762 PP. It's basically between PS and BP. It's good. Scanning vertically through the slit looks so funny, I know. Was very confused. I thought I clicked on the gaming video, but not a stream. Oh, well, hello. Yes, I am here live before your very eyes. I will use that in a craft. Okay, then we'll sell that. We'll sell this. One thing I have been enjoying actually is the sell all function. The sell all function's been really good for scav. It means I can scav in and then not have to bother with like selling all the stuff afterwards. It's like genuinely a really good feature. I didn't think I'd enjoy it very much, but it means that like sometimes I just avoid doing a scav run because I'm like, oh, and then I have to like sell all the stuff. But now I just don't have to bother. I just press sell all, and I know it's not necessarily efficient, but I wouldn't have done that scav run at all previously, if that makes sense. So like, I'm just like, actually, you know, this makes certain runs that I wouldn't have done doable. As I said, I didn't think I'd use it, but it's actually better than I thought. Right. Things. PS. This guy's gun. Does this need repairing as well? A little bit. Sell that. Right. How are we doing then? How are we doing? What's this on? Oh, it's nearly there. It's not quite. I'm calling it low pen ammo. Best, you'd have a chance to kill them in the thorax. I know. The thing is, I don't want to like risk coming up against somebody who's actually got something good and then just dying. You know? That's the issue. Because anybody who's got something semi-decent will just kill me. Potentially, anyway. I mean, it is still class 6, so maybe not. Okay, so, I mean, do we do the same again? Like, do we just keep doing this, or what's the deal? I guess we go for another one. On this, relay, repair. That guy, and then, yeah, so we had adrenaline, pain. Actually, yeah, we'll do the same as we did before. So we'll go for the Propitol SJ9 combo. Lower levels of the gear to still class 6. Yeah, I know, it's bullying. It's bullying through and through. And there's no two ways about it. Right, let's go again then. Need to get this. This is where it's kind of dangerous. We need to get this to 60, and then we need to go. We need to leave. Try it. By the way, 103, why not AKMN? AKMN is only good with the 308 adapter. Hello, Moon. Yes, I'm having a good time, dude. Like the guy in this office was doing Chad Run Peaks, didn't help. Yeah, we just walked in. SP7 will kill it quick? Absolutely. I'm scared of that. $16 points left, indeed. Yeah, 5700 versus 3800 X3D is like night and day for Tarkov. Just because of the 3D cache. Just makes a huge difference. Leon memes. Hello, man. Sorry, we're trying to get the Soprano lower and or getting headshots with Tremors. Unfortunately, today was the day that you got in the front of the steamroller, as someone else put it. I hope you didn't have too terrible a time. Where'd you find your RSAS? I ended up just getting to... Am I Peacekeeper? Yeah, I ended up getting to Peacekeeper 4 and just buying it. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I tell a lie. They changed the barter and they made the barter work. So that's the deal. The barter now works. As soon as I saw you, I knew I was going back to the stash. Oh, dear. I know, it's sad, isn't it, really? Didn't work before? Not really, no. It was had like an extremely low limit, and so you couldn't really do it. I think it was actually bugged, but they've added loads more now, so now you can get it more consistently. As in, at all. Right. Vert on the 103. It's 56 on this guy. Alright, where are we? Oh, we're in the back. I didn't have my tremors. They didn't kick in quick enough. Such is Tarkov, eh? Oh, it's most terrifying because only someone with nothing to lose would wear it. Mm-hmm. What did our man have? Oh my god, he had an AVT. That's actually terrifying. I'm actually going to put that on the floor. I'm like so scared of somebody picking that up. That's like the one gun that can kill me like really easily. There's people over here. Oh wait, where are they? Like all the way through the other side. Let's go and find them. It might be our shotgun friend again. Sounds like outside office, like over there. Ammo did he have? It honestly doesn't really matter. God, it's so hard. I can't really see. Wait, where is he? Can you close that? I thought you could. So that's 75, god damn. Try and use this. I can't hear anybody, so... Everyone do this? Maybe they didn't have time. They did have time. Reload, never mind, 60 rounder. 75, in fact. Oh! Where the hell was that from? It was an SVD. Okay, well. He took our armor down, thankfully. I did lose my tremor, yeah. There are better ways to do this quest than with this gun, let's put it that way. I'm probably going to get my tremor back in a second, aren't I? Oh no, I'm not. I'm just getting the end of raid, like, debuffs. We just got pain. It's fine. It's all good. I think we got quite lucky. The guy, like, bounced it off the back of my head. So, like, his T45 actually... The mask is class 4, so... It's only the face shield, right? It must have hit me in the... It must have hit me in the jaws or something. We did actually get quite lucky. Should have left the fracture. I didn't want it on my leg, though, because then I had to, like, painkiller the whole time. Yes, we got the headshot of the very first guy. The one that we didn't have a tremor for. Oh, well, we had fun. BPO from Skybridge. Guys running from the Terminator. It was funny. This isn't 2021. You can't be doing Punisher 6 Factory. Yeah, I guess he had like a stock one though. It's just a stock SVD. Must have got it with his scav or something. Oops. Well, that's probably the end to our shenanigans because now we've done this one. We don't need to carry on running so crazy. I mean, it does protect you against a lot of stuff though, right? Like, yeah, you can't hear anything, sure, but it's pretty ballin'. Like, right, what's the best Sobrello? Barter. I think it's mechanic, but I'm not sure if you can get it Did you get it at mechanic 3? I think you do. Let's go to check. The Brawler Barter. Is mechanic 3 for the phased arrays. Yeah, I thought so. This guy? 1, 2. I want to keep my finely made one just in case. Relays. 1, 2. Let me get another 3 of them. Bosh. Ragman. Let's hand this guy in. Perfect. So it good. Bash. We've got so it good 4. Which is these guys, but we've got stuff inside them. What was I hoarding inside these? Oh, random stuff. Huh. A Rival's armband and a chocolate bar. Tequila caps and some random car kits that were going to be used at some point for turning into other items. And a nade. I don't know why there's a nade in there. Oops. Okay. And then there's some black rocks as well. Have they got stuff in them? Another blood set. Another car kit. What's in this one? Raid evasion. Oh, actually an evasion armband. Oh, I didn't realise that. That's quite handy. So I said I was collecting the capper items. I didn't actually realise I had an evasion armband. That was one of the ones that I was slightly concerned about. Like, I'm still not sure if I'm actually going to do capper. But if I do decide to, and I haven't decided to collect any of the items, that's going to kind of suck. So I figured we may as well like go for it. And collect the items nonetheless. Right, I think we should be able to hand them all in now. I've been holding on to these for so long. Living high, I got 1 lion, 2 horses, a cat, gold wristwatch. Did I keep a golden egg? No. I need a golden egg. Alright, there's the vortex. There's the black rocks. Complete! Charisma brings success. Level 7. Alright. Now I've got NAM2s. Now, the trick to these is you can sell these guys on the fleet. What does a full one of these go for? Only 88. Not even that much. Not even that much. We'll just sell them there though. Better than nothing. We'll do T5. We'll keep this for some more like Chad behavior another time. Do you think it's worth wasting the RSAS to do gunsmith? I mean, yeah, I think so. You could always get one later on in the raid. Can't not have ears. I know, it's crazy. It didn't even do any damage. I thought I got hit in the head. I run a 1440p. 762 PP. Yeah, it's the middle ground round between PS and BP. So halfway between. Morning, Mr. Beef. Just dropping in to let you know YouTube has been game changer, lovely vibe, informative, concise content. Thank you, Boo. Thank you. Mr. Gritfast. I could tell you for Kappa, hunting trip is hard. Do you only just have to do it one time? Is this the Jaeger, annoying Jaeger one for Sturman? Do I even have it? Isn't that the one we have to use some stupid scope? Isn't it a better scope now though? Masker or Vulcan? 100% Masker. 100%. You want... Well, I say that. No, I still say 100% Masker. Like, the Vulcan you can see through, but it's class 4 on the face. Like, you're just gonna... Somebody's just gonna use 5501 and you're gonna die. Like, I just think that I think that the Vulcan is just a... What's the word for it? It's like... I just don't think it does what you think it's gonna do, you know? Someone's gonna be using, like... M856A1 and have a 50-50 chance to just pen and kill you. Straight through the face shield, which is just like not what you want. The Masker, at least it's like 6 on the face and then 4 everywhere else, because everywhere else you've got a high chance for ricochet and stuff. And it's also the smaller area, right? If you're head on, eyes and jaws is like this, and then the head is that, ears are like just this bit. It's like a sliver around your head. Whereas the other way around, it's just like class 4 and then class 6 is the sliver. You just don't really want that. I just think no. It's a no. Good way to farm low levels, isn't it? To be fair, some of the people were actually like reasonably high level. What's the best way to farm Sherman? I think just like run in, but it's hard to know. What's your PC specs? I'm a 5800 X3D plus 3070 guy. Has to be from 75 meters minimum. There's probably some attack 30. Okay, I'm sure there's some spots for it. Like I've not done it, but I'm sure there's some spots for it. Right, what are we doing next then? So we did, yes, we had the tremor thing. Maybe we'll go back to doing some normal gameplay then. So we did that. What did I have? I had the gazelle. We need to go to interchange. We need to do that a bit more. We'll put this back on. We don't need the Omega drum. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Put that back on. And then we'll get our adrenaline back in here. Let me go and get max energy. Pure. Nice. So yeah, we need to get a closed design handbook from upstairs. That's another one we have to do for Mr. Ragman. So maybe we're going to do that. We must be quite close to 37. We really are. Oh, yeah, 5 grand. Come on, we could do this. We can get to 37 today. We need golden eggs and bronze lions. We'll find them eventually. Survive a bunch more times. Survive 5 more times and get the closed design handbook. That's the interchange stuff that we have. Oh no, wait, the whole thing. Ah! I misclicked. Whoops. Whoops. I mean, we could go Spectre, I guess. Should we try this one out? Let's try the Spectre. Any tips on Tarkov Shooter 3, or should I just give up this wipe? You kind of have to do the little, like, click, and... If you do full auto, it goes kind of black inside the scope. If you do click and full auto, it's a lot better. You kind of have to do that. We're going to be inside the whole time, though, so I don't know whether it's better off just with the 2x. Yeah, Tarkov Shooter 3, I mean, I think you can just run in with a Mosin with... Run in with the Mosin with the high damage ammo and just try and, like, one-tap people who have got no armor on. That's one way of doing it. Vulcan should be better on woods. Because you can't hear anything. I don't think it's good. If I'd head into reserve for the first time this wipe with no Red Rebel, pray for me. Hope you know D2. Then if it was a great shout out just when luck mentality finally shifting, with the AK suggestion got me the last 2 Punisher 5 kills on its first run. Broke a 15 death streak with no kills. Excellent. Well, congratulations. Actually, there's hardly any pistolings. It's tier 4 armor and M855 in 1 ammo. It kind of depends. Like, we had some people doing pistols, but I guess, like, right now we saw more kitted people. How'd you have 110 energy? That is the hideout up. It's the, what's it called? The rest station up to 10, to level 3. Something like that. Click full auto tip is mad. Do you have a video settings guide? I actually do. It's mainly around streets. Some of it is... Well, the only thing that I would say right now is that MIP streaming's not working for me. Other than that, everything in that video works for me. I think Nikita will fix a Batman Hollow before the end of wipe or nah. I think they're going to leave it. I think it's one of those things they can't really fix. They might fix the like glowing through walls, but I think the shooting low thing, I don't know what's happening. I think it's an animation thing, so I think it's hard to fix. The other way you can do it, Skingo, the way I did it was I used a VPO with irons. It's really cheap, and yeah, you just have to get a headshot, but I think ADS is faster than the Mosin by quite a significant margin. I think, anyway. I haven't tested it, so don't quote me on that. But I think it feels like it does. And I like the VPO. And then, yeah, you just have to get a headshot then. But it's hard. You have to change up your playstyle a lot. Like, you can't swing any corners, obviously. You have to just lean, peek, shoot, and then run. Any tips on running Interchange in a 4-man with 3 people who don't know the map? Whenever I ran with a 4-man with players who didn't know the game that well, we had to split into 2 teams. Someone's got to know the map a bit, though, on the other team. What was I doing? Oh, closed design handbook, wasn't I? Well, there was someone there then. It's that weird vehicle thing. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm really bad at the upper floor of Interchange. Just always have been. I am trash at it. So let's see what happens. Not dark under here. It's actually really hard to see. I don't know why. Something's just... Oh, interesting. Kind of weird. I can see the shots coming through the floor. Or so it seems. Trash at this map on all levels. Dude, Interchange is not an easy map. What scope is it? Yeah, it's the Monstrum 2 times. I saw a scav walking through here. I'm pretty sure it was a scav. Maybe we don't go this way. Well, actually, maybe this is the sensible way. I might just die on the escalator bit. I feel like a lot of people are fighting around like Rasmussen and stuff like that. Are we going to get killed here? Get killed by somebody in this elevator, escalator? Ah, it's a scav! No! He's invisible. Genuinely didn't see him. Well, I guess maybe we loot some of the stuff in here first. Like, we're in no rush. Okay, so what are we looking for? The reason why I want to go in here and loot some PCs is because you sometimes find GPUs. I need one more GPU to finish the quest for mechanic. Because we found one in raid. We died with one in our bag, so that didn't help. Then I found one in the Moonshine the other day. Moonshine gave me one, which is nice. Would you use to make money rogue farming, lads, just scamming? Yeah, I just like run through on factory as a scav, and I just collect stuff. So like if I feel like I need some cash, I just wander through these areas, collect some stuff, and then try not to die. Like if you can keep a survival rate above like 55% or something, then you'll probably just make money so long as you just grab a few items on your way out. And then I use the hideout. Like the hideout is a big portion of the money that I make. It is. I'm doing it early. Oh, interesting. Oh, that was good. Clean. Think there's another? That was crispy, wasn't it? That was crispy. That was vital. Yeah. Nice. Not every day you pull off one of those, guys. Not every day. I wonder what the best place is. Hmm. 100% you got reported? Maybe. Shot him through the eyes. Got ye olde class 4 rig on. Or someone else's tag. Okay. Now we're heavy. You can get a GPU from chemistry closet. Ah, that's a good idea. Right. Good shot, my dude. Thank you. Best place to find Ledex? Woods. Woods. In my opinion. Would you recommend skinting yourself to get the hideout done? Honestly? Yeah. It's what I do every wipe. I wonder what this guy's running. US. Now that is interesting. US. My man's running some real new meta shenanigans. Why are you keeping dog tags? I just like to, honestly, more than anything else. I just like to, I just enjoy it. Cool. I should bring like a thing with me though. Bro does not care about armor pen. I took the B feature to drive it to heart. Oh yeah, we don't want to use his gun, do we? We use that one. We could pilfer some of the parts from his gun though, in theory. I can't take the Zhukov off, that's not going to work. We could just change over to the grip. Actually, the grip won't fit because it needs a rail. Let's not worry about it. I think, am I a railway extract guy this time? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm really heavy here. 2 out of 5 CMS. Good shout. Insurance scam the headphones? You know what? I don't like to do that unless they are actually headphones that I run myself, because I feel like that's a false economy again. Oh. This one out here sounds like it. Ah! Ow. I mean, that was a bit of a dumb play, but I was like, whatever. Oh no. Footsteps, yes. I wish my guy would shut up. Shut up! I could probably hear me healing, I would think. Ah! Take helmet. I don't really want to. We can wait. We do a bit of baiting. Now what? Surgery bait won't work because the guy's too close. Come on, baby. So I'm after, boys. Oh, no! Damn, he was much further back than I thought. Never mind. I wanted to try and nade him so that he moved out of the way and then to pre-fire him. But, not pre-fire, sorry, pre-aim. But it's fine. We were super, super cornered. Hey, look, we killed four players. That's nuts. You were smart, grab beast bag and dip. Situation haunts me in my dreams. It's always the hard part about the 1v2s or whatever. Yeah, if you're smart, you jump onto containers. I know, that's what I would do if I was him. I was surprised that he didn't. Oh, 2,000, come on. M80, never mind. Sticky position. Yeah, I maybe should have used the second nade. I didn't realize he was so far back, actually.
Gold, please.
Thank you, John McCain's Ghost. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the tier 1. Thank God he's done another grenade. Thing is, I could avoid... As long as I can hear the nade audio, I can get out of the way. Because he naded me before, and I just hide in the container in front. Like, it's not really a big problem for me. Him nading. As long as I get to hear it. And as long as it's not a VOG. As long as I get time. As long as I get a chance. It's okay. We may as well use the AK-Men. I mean, it's basically... It's functionally the same as the 103. It's like, it's very, very, very similar. It's so similar. So we're just going to use it because I have it built. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up having to sell it. He sounded so much closer than he was. Yeah, I know. That was always the issue. Maybe the mistake running into that space. I thought that there was another way round, but I made a mistake there. Was the dead player's helmet face shield not worth putting on? I don't think so. I don't like it because if you put on somebody's face shield halfway through the raid, you get the for the whole rest of the raid, and it's awful. It's class 3, so like anything above 28 pen is going to go immediately straight through and you'll die anyway. So, and it doesn't do any damage mitigation really at class 3. I just don't really see the point. Like, if it's a class 4 one, if you'd had the LZSH 2DTM, maybe. Because that might have actually stopped, like, that stops, like, PP, stops BT, it stops BP from a 545, it stops MP7, FMJ, and it stops all those rounds from killing you in one hit, you see. But, I mean, you had M80 anyway, so it didn't matter. But yeah, the class 3s, that's the reason why no one really uses the class 3s anymore, because you're there for the ricochet chance, and it's so small anyway. And like this is the issue, right? It's the same thing as we were talking about earlier with the Masker versus the Vulcan. Because the face shield's at the front, eyes and jaws, most of the time you just get hit head on, and that's kind of how ricochet works. You don't. I think there's 0 ricochet chance if they hit you directly on. So the ricochet chance doesn't do anything, and you've just got a class 3 over the top of your face. So it's just kind of pointless. But anyway, does protect shotgun head eyes. It does. Yeah, but that is not worth, I think, fighting every other fight, going for the whole rest of the race. It just really sucks. Aha! Our time to shine. We shall put up the PP here. Fantastic. I was waiting till it got back to about 2k-ish. All right. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're still doing interchange, aren't we? Yep. Okay, so let's go through the presets. Let's do them properly this time. So we've got Doc's Case interchange. This is number 1. Equip this. Fantastic. So we take that out and we go number 2. What rounds are we doing? We're going with the 762 PP again. So we'll equip this and we need to buy those off the fleet. Good. So equip that. Perfect. That's our bullets. Consumables. Equip. Need to buy a can of energy drink. Great. Equip. That's the consumables. So now we do the standard gamma. Equip that. Need to buy a propitol. I would have forgotten otherwise. So equip that. That's got all of our things nicely. Then we put the Doc's Case in. We then take the... We need to then pick our actual loadout. So, I mean, I'd do this anyway, right? You'd have to pick this stuff anyway. I'd rather pick all these things like manually for each raid, personally. And then armors-wise, so what do we think we were doing? We were running the Gazelle before. It was good. They get zeroed so fast. Let's go and see if the... Oh, the Grunt's sold out anyway. All right, well, that's the end of that. So let's go and find ourselves one of these. The gold chains are... Oh, they are slightly cheaper. That's what, 75? Oh, these are expensive, though. It's not too bad. So we'll put that on. Tactical rig. I don't think I have any other than my 2 loaders. So we'll go back to... Should we go to the Thunderbolt? The Thunderbolt again? Yeah, I think we probably should. $17k. What a bargain. So Thunderbolt, and then, yeah, we've got our gun. We've got our consumables. There they are. And then we've got our ammo. Let me just move these into appropriate slots and hotkey them. What did I do with my adrenaline? There's the spare ammo. There's a mag. Do I not have an adrenaline in my consumables one? I do. Did I not buy it? I'm not sure what happened. Maybe it failed? I don't know. I have to check that next time. So that was a lot smoother than the first time we did it. We're getting better. We're getting better at it. I think it's one of those things. I think you just have to invest the time in setting up the right presets for you and like figuring out what's going to work. Right, we're going to go with the red dot this time. I keep ending up in like red dot situations. Why the Boba Fett mask is superior? That's like class 2 though. Don't lose visibility. Strictly speaking, no. But you do get the weird blur, which is a bit of a pest. Ah, the only thing is, I don't think I put didn't put a laser on the side of this. What have I got? Easy. Debal? Sounds a bit better meta for me, for my liking. Maybe we'll go with maybe we'll just go with the Balder because where's the black Balder? There it is. Because I keep ending up in situations on Interchange where I'm just like, I actually would rather just have a flashlight because it's just bloody dark sometimes. The lighting is mostly fixed, but sometimes it's just really dark. Cool. Right, let's go and try and get upstairs. Bullet angle actually affects ricochet chance? Yes! Yes, it does. I didn't think the game would have that level of attention. It does indeed. You have the highest ricochet chance with a glancing hit. And you have you have a 0 ricochet chance if it's 90 degrees. Is the Bagari rig worth it at Regman 3? It depends on whether you just want to trundle around looting. It's good for that. I just find it's a bit heavy for fighting, personally. This preset method is damn genius. It takes a bit of doing. Appreciate your content. Oh, thanks, John McCain. That helmet is not good. Take the tier 3 one with ear protection. Why? Why is it not good? I think you just had 1 adrenaline and it moved it between loadouts. It maybe did actually. Because I had 1 in my gamma. It's an interesting question. If I have 1 in my gamma, does it pull it out to put it back in my... Like, does it take it out of the consumables to put in the gamma? I'm not actually sure. What do they do to Vepr Hunter? They decreased its recoil by like 80%. Way! Vepr Hunters rejoice. Backpack? Oh, I didn't bother, did I? But it's fine. It hits you in the ears, you dead? Yeah, this is true. I'd rather have class 4 top and nape, though, than class 3 on ears as well. They did? Yep. Used to have like 510 base recoil, and now the base recoil is 150. Just kind of nuts. What's your regular stim speed? I've been using the adrenaline, just simply because the painkiller effect goes away. I used to use Propital, now I use adrenaline. I use Propital sometimes. Like, I used it then because I wanted to heal up a bit, and like across each limb, which was annoying to heal myself. Like, I was at risk of getting rushed, and also I didn't want to be limping in the fight. And I knew where the enemy was, right? Like, I don't. The thing is, the painkiller effect stops your peripheral vision from working properly, so it's not very good when you don't know where people are. But it's perfectly fine if you're in an actual battle. Like, then it's fine. How's the 103 feel? Feels okay. Yeah, it's good. I think it's a good mid-game gun. It's not going to be great in the end game. Doesn't scale well into the end game, but it's all right for now. Right, we've got to get upstairs. I hate getting upstairs. I don't even go upstairs that often, so. I don't really have like that many like nice pathing ideas for myself, really. I tend to try to use the 2 secret staircases, and that's about it. Always buy ULAC from the flea. ULAC is a good choice. I just feel like I don't die to it enough to justify it at this point. I'd run them later on in the white when my kits are worth a lot more money. But I tend not to do it like right now. Run, Giga! It depends what you want to do. Like, you can run on a ULAC. There's nothing wrong with ULACs. ULACs are really good. I just don't want to pay 18k for a helmet. It's always going to get taken. But it's arguably the best helmet in the game that you can actually buy, I would say. I think it is the min-max's choice for... If you want to increase your survival rate at all costs, I think it is probably the right answer. So it depends on what you want. Hello, Spooky. So many rats on customs. I really don't play customs that much. I don't actually like customs very much. It's all right. The map's good, but the problem is that like so many people. Okay, let's put it this way. The problem with customs, so many people play it as their main map. The people are really good at customs. Like, really good at customs, insanely good. There's tons of people who are just absolutely cracked on customs. Because it's just like, yeah, it's just like the default map for them. Oh, I should drink this. We're going to try to head towards the stairs over here. Is what we're doing. What's your survival rate? It's about 60 something. We had a really, really good start to this wipe, so it's a bit higher than it usually is. Obviously, we're doing like annoying quests at this point, so it is going down. But we had like 70% for ages. Then I died like 15 times in a row. That just a scav? Must be. Scared the crap out of me. Oh god. Does he appear through there? He is. Okay. Not my best shooting ever, but will do. Do you have any bags? Don't drink the bleach! Imagine if you could. I should really be careful here, being unsuppressed. Yeah, we're gonna get on with stuff. Actually, we're just gonna get on with stuff. I'm gonna get myself killed staying here and just looting scavs. It's pointless. Get out of the area. Ah. Oh well, that was. Ah! I think we just killed the SEAL Team Simit and SEAL Team Timmy. I think. Where was that scav? I'm not sure. I don't think it was a scav gang. I think it was 2 players, I think. I'm not 100% certain, but I think it was. Oh yeah, the scav monologue, it is good. Could have had another boss of owns big 3 stores. More bosses. Right. What's the laser using? I'm using the Balder. Balder Pro, this thing. How's PP treating you? Good. Good. Oh, Scavvy boy, where are you? Gone away. We get us. One on Suka, no. Where are you? I'm gonna have to get closer. I literally can't see him. Oh, something wrong with Interchange. Keeps flashing. Where is this scav? Gotta just be in here, right? That was another one. Right. Not my finest work, but I don't want to try and save ammo on scavs and then die. I realised I hadn't cleared that corridor. Actually kind of stupid. Love the PP. We do love the PP. You want to say the PP goes hard? The PP does go hard indeed. It does. It does. I'm just the messenger. Don't blame me. Lax against level 5. True-ish. It's a question of what else you're going to use, you know? Like, you can't get BP consistently until you're level... you're level 45, so... Gotta use something else. Oomph! Nice. These guys doing them. We'll take that bag instead. Gonna be an FMJ fest, I imagine, but that's fine. Okay. Still need CPU fans, so fair enough. AFAC, right? Oh, this dude. Oh, an MP7. Stock MP7. Interesting. Zeus fight. We'll just eat this, I think. Sludgy. Never fills you with confidence, does it? We've just got like action in here or something. What's like kind of junk in here? And these are cheap, aren't they? So we'll just get rid of that for a T-plug. If you want to like croutons and stuff, but there's no need to min-max it right now. We'll do that later. It's fine. So, up the stairs we go. My dog's case not a sick. I haven't bought a sick. I should buy a sick. More things that I should do. I'm usually really slow to upgrade like in-raid stuff like that. I should go buy one. Technically he showed his buddy the true interchange. Yeah. I mean, I just don't think you could run into Goshan like that. It's not like I wasn't fighting scavs either. I think like if they'd been listening, I think they would have known that I was fighting in there. Put one scope on the MP7. I probably can do that, can't I? Yeah. Oh, let's stick these in there. I mean, yeah, this is like 15 grand, isn't it? So let's get rid of this. What else is crap? Like Helix is they're not too bad. This is my PS, so I'm gonna actually take that. We're gonna get rid of the half mass. They're like 7k, not that good. I'm sure we'll find something else better. These are like 12, surprisingly. Those aren't too bad. I should bring a 6 though. I really should. Okay. Well, we have another gun just in case we need to, you know, pop. Motor's 90k. Motor's also like super heavy. I don't really want to carry it back, like I'm already 40 kilos. Right, now to find the bookstore. I am so bad at finding the bookstore. I usually do it with the map, and today I'm doing it without the map. So this is going to be fun. It's somewhere on the other side of the mall to Techlight. It's not on this bit, it's in the other bit. Which means I struggle. Hot rod is not finding raid, you can drink it. Good point. Well, I'll drink it in a minute once my diminishing returns has gone away. Is it here? I think it is just here. Oh. Well, scapping is good. What site do you use? I just use the wiki, dude. Right, what do we need now? Emacom. Alright, so let's just think about this for a sec. So, which way did I come? I need special kinds of rats upstairs. Yeah, I need the upstairs one. Watch out for killer. Yeah, what did I say? Emacom, right? Okay, we can just retrace our steps. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, they're 2 books. I've already done the other one. Yeah. $11 SRs, 130. Never have to go near MCOM. Thing is, you have to turn power on. I've tried 11 SR before with the safe room, and I've never been able to make it work. I've always died. Look at all the filing cabinets. Someone looted these already, or what? I guess so, because the door's open. Let's check. Oh, maybe not then. The insurance lights are good? Yes, it is. Killer doesn't exist. I've not seen him this fight. Holy cabinet. Yeah, I've never really spotted this guy before. So then we're just going to try and leave. There will be 3 out of 7. Ooh, long one. Diary. Nice. Well, that can actually just go straight in there. Cool. Metal parts. Nice. They're actually worth something. Add that cabinet there? Don't know. It's these random extra loot places, isn't it? Always fun. Big shoots. Just in case somebody spots me at the last minute and tries to shoot me in the back of the head. Now I wonder which way those shots were. They were like this side. They're in this stairwell. I don't know which way I'm facing. How excited are you for your arena? I'm actually very excited for it. There's so many situations that I can imagine myself playing some. Especially, you know, you come to the end of a raid and you've got like 25 minutes to the end of the stream, and you're like, maybe we'll just play some arena. You could use it to warm up. I'm going to use it to warm up playing Tarkov for sure. Also, like, even just on my own. Like, I don't necessarily want to just play raids by myself, if that makes sense. Whereas arena, I can be like, oh, I'll just like fire up a quick game and play arena. I'm like really looking forward to it. It's going to basically bring the Scav on Factory pre-Scav Karma back for me. And I really enjoyed doing that. I really did. Love doing that. What is a gigabeef? It's a unit. It's an SR unit. It's a unit of min-maxing. 1 gigabeef. 1 unit of optimal maximization. Well. Goodbye. Doesn't sound like it's actually at me, but even still. They feel safe and like the escalators? Yes. Quite. Playing casually with friends makes sense? Yeah, it does, yeah. So about 11 SR. You have to make sure power's on. In fairness, I do hate Emacom. Gigabeef is a lifestyle. It's a way of life. The gigabeef's not just for Christmas. You're not allowed it there? Apparently not. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Power's on when green is highlighted. Yeah, they keep changing it and I can't remember anymore. I think safe room go... Yeah, I think... As long as safe room... Well, someone has to actually... How does it work again? Do you need to... If power is on, does safe room go green? Should add another extract? I think so. I think they should add a red rebel paracord extract in the bottom left corner of the map. Always holding fence. I'm kind of attached to the loot though. Power on, green, need to enter the card in the magical toilet. Yeah, gotta play with the urinal. I know, you gotta go upstairs and do that stuff. Not really my favourite. Let's try and go this way instead. Oh. Footstep bug. Strikes again. Man's got an AVT. The player scouts are scary these days. Flare extract? That's not a bad idea. Don't trust extract indicators. And honestly, rightly so. I'll go and check if cars here. Yeah, I just think there should be one down by the... It should be called, like, train crash. The car is not here. But this puts us in a position to extract out of Emacom, maybe, in a sensible way. I guess we should check the stash. Almost certainly hit, but we'll check it anyway. Oh, it's not there. Okay, fair enough. No one ever uses backpack list? No, I know. Because no one wants to come to Interchange and then leave all their loot in the wall. Or, like, just in a bag somewhere. I've used it a couple of times for quests, but... This bit, I'm, like, really 50-50 about running versus walking here. Because if I run, anybody up there can hear me, but if I walk, anybody down there can shoot me. So I find this bit really, like... I'm on the edge between the two. The rest of it, I tend to walk. But this part, I'm like, should I? The baggerly. When you don't need a bag. It's kind of true. Bag early. It's the bag in a rig. Coming to you for a new invention from Nikita Corp. The bag early. No backpack required. Gonna change the 5 rep rewards. You used to get X, now you get reduced. VX on any map. Ah. Yeah, my rep, I've used a fair amount, and my rep isn't as high as I thought it might be. Oh, what, the handguard on my gun? Yeah. The UFM, what's it called? The CS gas tube, Kibber Arms gas tube, plus Krebs UFM. Good combo. You can only do it once you've got Mechanic 3. Like genuinely. Like, nobody, it just does. I don't think I'm not actually sure at this point whether it even drops in the loot pool. I've checked quite a few times on the flea, and I've never seen it. Never seen it on the flea at all. Only Mechanic at level 3 has got it. See, now this is the only situation where I'd think like maybe I should use a long-term painkiller. Like, I don't have one in my pocket, but this kind of situation is where you think like maybe I would think about using one. Propital, whatever. I could just use Propital. Take him still worth it with the other 762 options. What do you mean, the other 762 options? Like, if you can get the mutant and the RD, just buy the RD. I mean, the thing is, though, this is a hell of a lot cheaper, I will say. This is not a max trader gun. Let's put it that way. So I'm using the 101 with the BDM. That's good stuff. One of my favourite builds. And I use it on all the guns, honestly. I use it on the AK. We're using AKM now, but I think the AK-103 is better with this build, actually. This unsuppressed build. I think you're better off with the AK-103. Like, it's minor. AK-103 has better hidden stats too, so like even though the stats are the same. AK-103 has better horizontal recoil, which seems to make the most difference when I tested it. It has a bit better auto PMC control, but not by that much, so it doesn't matter that much. Let's put it this way, they're both quite bad, the PMC auto controls, but the recoils of, the RPMs is really low on both of them. 600 RPM is very low. So they actually end up performing better than they look based on the recoil number. Okay, well, I think that's a scav over on the ramp, so that makes me feel slightly better. I hope I'm Emacom. This is Emacom, right? Yeah, thank God. Totally stop using painkillers outside of need. I think it's sensible, because they ruin your peripheral. I hate just being on them in generalistic sense. Just because you can't see, like, next to you. I just hate it. Troy for intense about the traded price on the flea. It's probably because the Quars rail, whatever you call it, QARS rail, is really pricey, so you can't put a foregrip on. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Oh, I'm level 37. Hey, I think we're at ski. Who's 37? Peacekeeper 4, I think. The increased rate of fire of the mutant. It's good. The mutant is technically the best of the bunch. Because of the rate of fire. And the fact that the horizontal recoils came in. It used to be like the RD was better in theory in the hands of an experienced user, because although it had more vertical, it had less horizontal. But the mutant had more horizontal but less vertical, so it was easier to use. It cost a bit more. But now they're about the same. Like the mutant and the RD are very similar on horizontal recoil now. It's like it's almost the same. Right, well, let's go and hand in this thing to Ragman before I forget. Nice. Well, I don't know why that's completed twice, but... No fuss. What's this? Oh, level 3 loyalty with therapist. Oh, nice. Great. We just got free 15k XP. Oh, we unlocked the ULAC. Oh, but it's Ragman 4, so we can't do it yet. Alt-in! I like getting the alt-ins from these quests. It's good. So the rail for 80k. See, that's the issue. You can't put a foregrip on if you go for the Troy front or the Troy handguard. It's the issue. What's an example of a hidden stat on the gun? So the hidden stats that are important are two main numbers: convergence, which is PMC auto control, which is basically how fast the the reticle snaps back to the center when a PMC shoots. So recoil that you see in game, the vertical recoil number that you see is how high it gets pushed. Convergence is the returning force. So the higher the number, the quicker it is. Pistols are weird because they've got like 400 recoil, but their convergence is like 6, which is like 3 times the high as a rifle. So that's why they shoot up and then they snap back. Then you've got the other one, which is dispersion, that's horizontal. That's completely separate from the horizontal recoil that you see in the game. The horizontal recoil in game basically does nothing practically. It's all about this dispersion stat, and that determines basically the angle that it can range in as it jumps, and as you fire. So those are the two that are most important. Then obviously camera recoil is hidden. We don't see that in the front end. Those are the main ones. Hello, Ta. How's it going, man? Just joined. What's your thoughts on the P90? You said it was a poor choice. I just think it's like... I just think if you... It's one of those things where... What's good about the P90? It's kind of cheap. It's really short and has good ergo. And it's got a 50-round drum with a high rate of fire. This is brilliant. But there's quite a lot of guns like that in the game. MP5SD is sort of like that. Basically, the best ammo for it is just... It's craft only, so you can't really use it properly, right? It's like you can't get enough, especially with SMGs. You just can't buy enough of or create enough of the ammo to make it work properly. And now that they've nerfed the subsonic one too, like if anyone's wearing class 5 and you don't hit them in the head, you're going to lose. And that's the thing. I just don't like putting myself in a position where I feel at a disadvantage against other players in that sense. Like I feel like I have to hit a headshot, and if I don't hit a headshot, I just lose the fight straight up. And I'm just not a big fan of that. And that's the reason why I don't like the P90 anymore. Like, it can work sometimes, yeah. You can hit them in the head sometimes and they'll just die, and then it'll be great. But that doesn't always happen, and it's tricky. Good job, I somehow managed to get rid of my box case money. I've run out of PS, of all things. So that's why I don't like the P90. I think you're just better off with the MP7. Go with FMJ. It will actually kill people. It will pen. They will die. You will be happy. It's got more recoil, but control it and you'll be okay. First wipe reaching scat box when Intel 3 or 4 times down 700k. I don't really like Intel that much, but actually, yes, support you could stream full time. I don't actually stream full time. I just make content full time, so it's mainly YouTube. So basically, I started YouTube during the pandemic, and then it grew and grew into a thing, and then there was a bit of a push-pull situation where I thought that what I was doing kind of sucked, and this was much more cool, and there's a bit of both. Right? I was like, this could be a thing, and like, let's just give it a go. Let's just try it. Why not? And also, I wasn't like in a super happy place with what I was doing before, and I was like, let's just try it. So it's like one thing coming down, one thing coming up, and I was like, I think I can make the channel work if we go full time on it. It was really that, but I didn't really I took it seriously from the outset, but I didn't necessarily. I think this is the thing: low expectations but high effort. So you treat it as if it's gonna go full time for you, but don't expect it to. You know what I mean? I was like, let me take this seriously, and we're gonna do it as best as we can. But I have no illusions that this is gonna turn into anything more than just like being kind of fun. But fortunately, it ended up working out. You see the Vepr Hunter change? I did. It's actually kind of crazy. For anyone who didn't see the Vepr Hunter change, we kitted one out here. So the Vepr Hunter used to have crazy recoil. It now has fully modded. It's got 76 recoil. Pretty low. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Is this a hunter? It doesn't look like a hunter. The time of the hunter's back. It's only got 10 rounders. I don't think it's necessarily back. You need M80 really to make it work. So I don't know, but it's like pretty cool. The gun is now viable again. What's the best, cheapest muzzle for the AKM? Depends what trade level you're at. I like this thing. The AKM, it's basically either the RRD 4C, which you put on a TTAK, or the actual RRD. But you need mechanic 4 to make that one work, so I can't even get that one. But they're unsuppressed, obviously. I'll keep that bad boy over there. Thank God they returned the sensors. Yeah, I know. I was just like, you know, I did that whole video about the SVT being like, the SVT's here, the SVD is here, and the Hunter's like miles off over there. And then they changed the SVD, and now they've changed the Hunter. Thank God. Right. We don't really have a great deal of time. Maybe we will go and try to get some scav rep on factory. Maybe. Are you going to grind for 6 rep? I don't really grind for 6 rep. I just... Yeah, that's not really something I do. I just get there every time. Been kicked like a mule before it did. Hunter is inferior rat weapon to AVT. You can put a scope on it though. Gives you one more cheap start option. Exactly. So now you can go the SKS, you can go for the Hunter, you can go for the SVT. Lots of things. Did we have an update today? There was a load of they did a bunch of changes. They've like added Claim of the Street back to the game and stuff like that. But it's funny because IRL, both 4.6 and 5.7 are basically trash, but people enjoyed the P90 better handling wise. Ideal PTW would have been P90 in the balls caliber. I don't even know what that is. I forget the diameter of it. Are they like, aren't they okay-ish for penetrating body armor? Ish? Mr. Tower? Thanks for 300 black outfit. I enjoyed it actually. I've enjoyed running the MCX. Buy sick case. Yeah, I should do. Scaz won't seem insane? I don't know. Apparently Klimov does work. I've not tried it though. So read into that what you will. You like M80 at level 4? I think they should put it at level 3, man. I don't know why. I don't think it justifies level 4. I don't. What have we got here? E46. Okay. And basically nothing else. So we're in a 0 to hero kind of kit. Where's the dudes? Try to bait out some footsteps or something. I thought I was going to make that. Not anything. Here's go. Go upstairs. Questions been more fun? I think it's been quite fun this wipe. I've enjoyed it, honestly. And it's still bad. Oh, yeah, what's the accuracy? I don't actually know. What is the MOA on it? There's a lot of shouting down here. That's open. Is anybody in there? Oh no! Oh, that's bad. Oh, it didn't do the job. Both calibers struggle with hard plates of even Ghost 3. AP would be stopped by Ragman 2 armor. Okay. Both rounds, both too light and too slow to defeat armor reliably. Wasn't that the whole point of the MP though? Whoa! The AI scav, it is, yeah. You scared the hell out of me. Good job I'm a bad shot. Makes feel quite blocked out. Some of the armor changes. Feels it being lowered would be okay. Yeah, I think like last wipe, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's arguable, isn't it? So this is the beauty. It's just like, is there anything I really want there? Not really. And this just saves me from having to do any stash management. I know you lose out a bit of rubles, but like, whatever. Thank God you missed, I know. You want to see a neat PDW? Look up the CBJ PDW. I think it's Swiss. Saab Bofors Dynamics CBJ. 6.5 by 25. What even is that? And 9 by 19. It's tiny. Right, well, what are we going to do now? What have we got, like, very short amount of time? I thought it was going to take a bit longer, but... Can't really do streets. It's going to take too long to even get in the game. Oh, we did do one of them! Headshots while suffering from tremors. We did one. Somehow. We could do another run. Tremor headshots. Could try it. Gem 4 this time. What do we think? Yeah, I thought I had one. Thought I had a gorilla face. Where did my factory exit key go? Cool. Yeah. We needed to get some of these stims. So we'll get... What do we want? We wanted SJ9, didn't we? SJ9 and a... Ropital. Stack them together. Alright, let's give it a go. We've got laser this time. Although whether... yeah, it's a class 4 or 5. I guess it's fine. Yeah, I guess this is fine. Fine. How'd you get Tremor? SJ9. We were looking at the stems earlier. What do you think of the Keta B? It's good if you want to shoot people in the legs or the face. Just kind of situational, I think. Good leg matter. It's a very, very good, like, cheap. And it's not very good at solo, though. That's the thing. Like, you're kind of relying on just being a one-on-one. The round is enough. Ass to beat goes 4. Super high pressure. It fits in 9mm mags. Ah, the idea was to retrofit all NATO 9mm with that 6.5. Ah, interesting. Now that you're further into the wipe, do you still think presets are good? I've been coming up with a science to make them function. Chat did see one successful usage of the preset system for one of my interchange raids. The first one, we fluffed it completely because it took me too long to figure out blah blah blah, and I had to like set up some new presets. But the second raid went really successfully. It was very nice. I just did the free method of breaking my arm in the gym. Yeah, the problem with that for me with these loadouts is that it makes it really hard to control the gun. It means I can't actually really get the headshot. Maybe I got that, you know, that crazy fight we had on Interchange with like the 4 player kills. I think we might have got one of the Tremor headshots then. What's your favorite chips? Well, like crisps. We Brits call them. I'm pretty sure that's what you mean. What do I like? Probably cheese and onion. Either like cheese and onion or chicken, I would guess. I don't really eat them that much. Yeah, I only missed one adrenaline, exactly. Oh god, I'm in this one. No! Ah! Actually, we don't need to do that. Whoever was in there just like insta-penned my... Oh, please die. Oh god. Not doing a good job here, am I? Felt like a Mosin shot. You want to go up to fight somebody who's not using that bullet. If at all possible. Mosin man gets us all in glass. Yeah, that's true. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Together? Classic BS Mosin, man. I think there's somebody right. I don't know if there's somebody left. Oh, that's a scav, right? Scav left too. I almost kind of want to keep the scav down there. Hmm. Well, maybe. I wonder where the rest are. Where was that? All the way down there? Oh. Way down here somewhere. Oh. Ow! That wasn't a fair fight, was it? Whatever. That was funny though. Gonna stay. I like the guy's name. Single tap was too risky? I don't know, man. I heard the bolty shot go off, so I was just like, gonna stay lover, poor guy. But yeah, we got it done. We got it done. Oh, TKM. That wouldn't have gone through my face shield anyway. How did this Brother Masquerade go? It went great. We killed 3 people, I think, and survived. But we didn't get many headshots. I didn't got any headshots on that one because it was just too crazy. Bullying the Mosin, man. Did you know there was a Brother to 50? I did. Yes, I did. I did. So we managed to do a load of Ragman stuff. So that's why we were on to a few more quests of his. That's fun. I like these quests. I always enjoy, like in the mid game, because no one ever expects you to just rip out the big boy. There we go. Right. You can even handle tremors. Thanks, Jaeger. Well, that's that one done for the wipe. We've got the other one. The other one that's hilarious is this one, which is the stun effect one. I'm actually ready for this. I have a KS-23, and I do have some flash rounds, but unfortunately, we've run out of time today, so we might have to do that next time. Mr. Gorner, stay lover. Taking any viewer kits? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Where'd you get the masker? I actually got it off a player. This one I got from Tagila, but I got the masker from somebody else. This was a crazy raid on Interchange where I killed a dude with the SVD and he had like 70 kilos worth of stuff. APM flying brick stopped by the gorilla face shield. Yes. I mean, I got my armor like busted here. It's class 5, so it made me slightly nervous because if people have got, you know, high damaging rounds like at the beginning, we got penned at the start, right? Which could be, I don't know, 76 PS or whatever, I don't know. APM was 90 damage and 42 pen. You sure that wouldn't have killed you on a headshot? Not through class 5. No. 42 pen against, we'll just do the calculation. 42 pen against a class 5 helmet. Was it It's 300. I mean, it's possible. It's just not likely. And they never say never. Killer's welding mask. Yeah, so it's 18% pen chance. So like 1 in 5 times he headshots me with it. But it's not likely. But yeah. Like it's usually possible, normally, unless you're really mismatched. Like if it's 545 PS, then like yeah, it's just 0%. But get the little nice optic on it too. Oh, never mind. Jeez, brother. Do you think now 760 with 39 PP is too expensive? I don't know really. I don't think so. It's a good but I think CBJ for the MCX is probably too cheap. No, I don't think so. I think you got to take into account the fact that the gun's really cheap, right? Like the build that I was looking at before, and I'm going to do a video on this, but the 103, I was playing around with this morning before the stream. You can build this gun completely from scratch at level 3 for 77k without the optic, right? Without the optic, in fairness. So the optic's going to bring it probably to 100,000 rubles. And you can sell some of this stuff back. No one uses the 103. It's so cheap. You're going to end up selling back a load of these random things as well. So that probably gives you back like 3 grand or something. So it's like under 100k for the whole gun. But you have to be level 3. And that takes you to 72 ergo and 57 vertical recoil. Because if you forgo being suppressed, the gun performs really, really well. Being suppressed is like really good, obviously. It is. It is really good. But I don't think it's always necessary. Sometimes it's fun to go without. As long as you're like aware of it as well. As long as you're aware that you're going without a suppressor, it can be entertaining, you know, because then you know people, like if you're thinking on the next level, you know people will know that you're there, so you can like draw people in, but they don't know exactly where you are because you're fighting, and then you reposition, and then you might hear people moving in towards your area because they have to move to get to you, but you're already there, you know. So it kind of depends. I'll try out the track system. Tracks is not too bad. I think just before we finish up there, can you I think tracks is okay beforehand. If you do it like this, if you go tracks 1. Rail, the tracks bridge this thing, and then tracks 2. This only works on the full length AKs, doesn't work on the 104, for example. But this gives you 1, and this gives you another 2. Where is it? That gives you another. Where is it? There it is. That gives you another 2. So that gives you like 3, minus 3. So that's honestly not bad. It's just a bit pricey, I think. 8k plus another like 9, and then the bridge, which is another 2. So yeah, it's like nearing 20k. I mean, I'd just rather use... It gives you 57. I'd just rather go VDM and UFM. It's the same, actually. But this thing's 10 grand. It's like half the price. Can you share the build? It'll be in a vid soon, actually, so don't worry about it too much. But it's basically... It's Mechanic 3. It's a level 30 build. RRD muzzle. VDM CS gas tube, which is only Mechanic 3 purchasable. UFM, Krebs handguard off the fleet. Bastion, saw grip. You don't even need this, honestly. You can just leave this as the basic AK grip if you want. Because you still got 67 ergo. Like, the ergo's so high, you may as well save the 5 grand. And then a butt pad on the back, and that's it. Because of the low, like 57 vertical recoil doesn't sound good, but because of the low RPM, it's actually fine. Like, we've been using it all day, right? So like you will have seen how it performs. Is it the best gun in the whole universe? No, it's not. Is it a great mid-game gun with PP? Yeah, it probably is. You can't spend 100k for just the ammo? Well, then do like 10 PPs and 20 PSs underneath. Just stack it. I'm stacking it, look. I'm stacking... Oh, that was one of the ones that got emptied. But yeah, this is how I'm stacking mine. 15 and 15. Worked perfectly. Need to unlock the gas block. Exactly. So you need to be Mechanic 3. Best gun build for level 2 traders? My favorite gun build for level 2 traders. I've done a whole video about it. G36C for Peacekeeper. SF3P once you have Mechanic 2, or the War Comp if you don't. And the Monster. And then a foregrip. Like what can you get for Skier 2? It's the RK4. There you go. I love this gun. This gun's great. Take that off, put on any scope you like. Doesn't really matter what it is. It's brilliant. I ran this for most of the early game. Once I got to level 2, I just ran this constantly. It's really good. Really, really good. I forgot I was watching for a solid 30 minutes. Just heard Gigabeef leaking through my headphones. Leaking through. I love it. Can you explain when to use morphine versus Propital versus adrenaline? When using Propital, adrenaline seems strong. I don't want to use morphine or regular painkillers for that matter. Basically, it's just like... I like adrenaline in a fight now, because adrenaline goes away. So you don't have the pain effect around you for like the next like 6 minutes like you do with Propital. I'd like to use Propital in a situation where I think I'm going to need healing for an extended period of time. I used it, or like, yeah, healing and painkillers. So like in that situation in Interchange we had where we were stuck behind the box, that fight was like really cat and mouse and back and forth, and I was like trying to like bait the guy by looting and medding and stuff. Like that was going to last longer than 60 seconds. So that in that situation, I'll pop a Propital from my injector case. Morphine, I just don't really use. It's basically the same as Propital, but without the heal tick. But the problem is you don't really get much of a discount for it. I can't remember how much it is now. Is it like 16k? Rather than 20, rather than like 19? 15. Like it's so... You may as well just spend the extra 3,000 or 4,000 or whatever and get a Propital, in my opinion. You can get morphine if you want, but I just think Propital's better. Just because you have this heal tick, right? And it lasts for longer too. I think, well, how long does morphine last? Oh, it is the same, sorry. It is actually the same. I thought it was longer. But, oh, actually, yeah, because you get the health regen for longer and the pain for shorter. So Propital's actually shorter than morphine. Well, there you go, I learned something new. You can see I don't use it very often. When do you get the injector case? You get the injector case after doing Chemical Part 4 as a reward. But, what I would say to you all, and what I did this wipe, I just bought the injector case early. Why wait? It's so good. It saved me so much money. It's 400k. And when you get to Chemical Part 4, just add it into Prepor. Because then you get ammunition cases, and they're worth 400 each. So you can sell 2 ammunition cases on the fleet for 850,000, including fees. Which pays for double the injector case. So I just bought it early. It's weird how that has happened. Ammo cases are really expensive this wipe. Right, any more questions before we go? I actually do need to go. Adrenaline should make you vomit post-fight. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Advices for someone who wants to stop bringing in a grizzly via container. Feel like it uses too much space. Just stop bringing in regular meds like this. Cat and car. Do my patented cat and car method. Cat, car. Car kits are usually cheaper with the barter even. If you can get it. I don't know. If you can get humpback salmon at like 9, that's a car kit for 9. And these cats are like $26. So it's about 3k. It's just a 6 plus. Yeah. It's going to be about 16k, 17k for your meds. I just bring them like this. And then do my double hotkey thing. Bam, bam. You do heavy and light on the same one. Is Vepr buff any good? It's quite good. Yeah, it is quite good. Propital doesn't have the negative effects. Yeah, Propital's also got no negative effects. It's true. Hello, Nitrox. Hello, Instant. We're just about to finish, actually. Better to give Chemical 4 to Skier? Okay, so this depends on whether you are EOD or not, actually. So if you're standard account, you've got to think very carefully about handing it into Prepor. I will admit. Because on EOD, you don't need to do this. It's 1,000,000 rubles. But you don't actually need to do it on EOD. Like, my rep's pretty crap with Skier because I've just not bothered doing any of these quests. But when I do... Oh, I should have done this one. I should have done the Kibble one. Anyway, we'll maybe do this one next time. But anyway, once I've done a few more of his quests, like, I'll be up there, like, no problem. But yeah, you get an extra 0.2 from EOD, which is the issue. So, just something to bear in mind. Make sure you don't screw yourself by accident. Because that would be unfortunate. Wouldn't it? Right. Emo IFAK if you ball in. I don't like IFAK, it only heals for 50s. So if you get shot in the chest, you have to heal twice. If you're under 35 HP. Where are we going to head today? Who is around? Oh, Mr. Tulu, the man, the myth, the legend, another British creator. He's the god of YouTube. He makes the best videos. Love Tulu's videos. He's an actual genius. So we're going to go raid Mr. Tulu over on the Twitch side. On YouTube, everyone just have a good day. And I will be back tomorrow, same time, 1 o'clock UK time, which is 8 EST, I think. 13 minus 5. Yeah, 8. And some ungodly hour on the West Coast. But but anyway, thanks for all the support, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to carry on making my vid for Wednesday, which is going to be about the 103. We've actually got enough clips. Like, today went really well, so I don't even think... Did we die? Yeah, we died like once, having a 5 PMC kill raid on Interchange, so today went really well. So I think we're going to move on to the next gun tomorrow for whatever we're doing next. I'll have to go and look at my list. But anyway, catch you guys later, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye!